State in I am. follow the rubbish they're talking about. My mouth to say that you're not doing well, then I'm a fool. But stop. 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 Simon, I'm warning you, stop. Stop. Walk accordingly. Do not be faster than your saddle. Do not follow the rubbish they're talking about. If I intend to open my mouth to say that you're not doing well, then I'm a fool. But stop. 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 Simon, I'm warning you, stop. Stop. Walk accordingly. Do not be faster than your saddle. All right, welcome back to my channel. I greet all of you on the comment section. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Welcome back to my channel. So we are going to go through some of those things that brought out here. But before then, I have to send my greetings to all of you in the comments. I can see Moneyman. Moneyman, I greet you. You said Mbede Oma Mazikai. That is from Moneyman. And we also have Amadi Chigozie. Chigozie, I see you. You're welcome. There were Olive also. These are people that have made comments so far. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. There's something that I want us to go through. This video may not be too long, but we are going to learn a lot from this video, especially about Nkere and his mindset. Many of us have differences, have our differences, and the way we interpret some of those things that has happened, and the one that it may happen is not the same. But current concern, what we are looking for is the truth, right? That's exactly what we are looking for. Who is saying the truth? Who is getting it right? Do you understand? We have argued with some people in the past, trying to defend one or two things, trying to expose the lies. Some refuse to see it, some are doubting it. The more you are pretending to defend the undefendable, most especially people that are from fallback republic, the more you are trying to wind your mouth defending Nkere, the more you're exposing him. Because the man is not helping, he's helping himself. Some say that you just hate him because of the way he's talking, because of his... See, appearance is okay. All right? But some of us don't even care much about appearance. But when we try to see reasons why we are doing what we are doing, in name of presenting something, one or two things, the more we see through the real agenda. The real agenda. Few days ago, I made a video that I titled the beginning of the humble beginning of Nkere and CRC group. Many of you don't know why I titled that video the humble beginning. But any moment if you just have time, ask yourself, who was Nkere 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023? You will see a man, a shy man, a very shy human being, that you ordinarily you will think that he cannot talk and all that. Even now, he don't know how to talk, don't get me wrong. But when you see an orator, you know that nobody will tell you. You know, because once the person begins to talk, you can see that this one knows how to talk. Despite knowing, there's a difference between you know how to talk and you know what is happening around you. Like you are genuine, you understand the circumstances, the situation and people are. But when you know those things and you don't know how to talk, it's a different thing altogether. But when you don't know and don't even want to know, and yet you want to, and you don't know how to talk, but yet you want to lead. That is, to me, is actually, one of the kind of a sabotage. Nkere started by presenting himself and all this and that. And Musa, I greet you. Musa, you said clock. Look up, face, purple, open box. I don't understand what I said in Musa. And Michael says something here. Before both of yourself, but if I have already made a comment, but if I said good evening, Masakai, good evening to you, my brother, I greet you. And Musa, your message here is to me is not readable. I don't know what they're talking about. You are speaking what language, please? You mix it up with English. I don't understand. Then again, we have Michael. Michael said, "Dewo Masakai, Dewo to you one lewe." Then we have Augustino. Augustino said, hi to you. You're welcome. And Edochie said, good day, brother. Good day to you. Beautiful Chuku. Mazi, good evening to you, beautiful Chuku. So keep the comment coming and don't forget to like the video. Very, very, very important. So let's go back to the topic of the hour, because I want you to understand that it's not about hating anybody, but the most important of them all is being realistic. I mean, saying the truth, representing. Okay? Is in wife there also. I see you. You're welcome. And we have our own brother Chima Chuku. Chuku Dubem said, you are doing great, bro. Thank you so much. His wife said, greetings to Biafrans. Greetings. That's from his wife. Greetings, Biafrans. There were. And of course, we have another person. I'm sorry, I may not know how to pronounce your name. Maybe. Just a moment. All right. All right. So you said first time I am hearing about Nkere. Who is he, Biko? Really? Like, are you serious? First time you are hearing about Nkere. Who is Nkere? I mean, are you joking? You must be joking. Even the US people know who is Nkere. In as much as you don't care about him, you don't believe him, you know him for, at least you know him, a man that obstructs the movement, a man that orchestrated the idea of falling back, a man who claimed that he's declared Biafra, but you don't want to stand on the declaration. Okay, you are laughing. You see, you are trying to tease me. My brother, this your joke is taking too far. How can you say you don't know Nkere? Now you are laughing because you truly know him. Okay, the man says something. Let's start. I want to before we go to Nkere, let's start from this post made by Sona Barawa. All right, because this idea of trying to deny everything, trying to claim something. Okay, I will ask you. Those of you that are watching this live, please help me to answer this question, if you don't mind. It's not a must, but if you don't know, you just type I don't know, I don't understand, or maybe tell me what you think. I'm gonna give you a few minutes to see if you can understand what Sona Barawa actually trying to say here. Okay, let me zoom it again. Is it more readable now? No. I want to zoom it very well so you can. I'm going to read it. I will read it, then you can also tell me what you think about it. He said, join up here. Okay? Join up here to listen to message of Biafra Republic. Okay? Of Biafra Republic. Freedom. Biafra Republic freedom, instead of protesting every June 12th. annually, yet no effective changes. Biafra Republic. Remember, they are Biafra government in exile. That is what they say they are. Even though Biafra government in exile belong to United States of Biafra, Nkere, as a resident agent, decided to colonize everything and push PM Simon Ekpa away and push other Biafrans that established these things away. You see, when you make a criminal a treasurer or a jidego, anything is possible. You don't give somebody who have that criminal tendency, somebody who knows how to siphon. I mean, somebody that can break people's door at night and steal something, steal money. You willingly call the person to become a treasurer. You know what that means? Oh, that law is kind of funny, and oh, he's not gonna with his stick. OJ, Achebonaga. What are we dying? What do you expect? Okay, Ben can we pick now. So something on actually will gain the and can. If you know, you know. So he grabbed it and maintained it without looking back. That's why he felt that he's now the leader, the sole leader of the movement, a man that can go to Washington, D.C. and have handshake with anybody and nothing better. He has bragged about it, that he's in Washington, D.C. I am in Washington, D.C. We are the one making things to happen. We are the one getting it right. Do you know who I am? You know, that kind of thing. Go and ask Ngozi. When last did you visit Washington, D.C.? Yesterday, I engaged one of their members. Okay? I was talking to him in his own platform, which I later played here later. I was talking to the guy. He was jumping, exposing himself with that, because these guys can't even understand anything. And especially those of them that don't have constant power supply like electricity, to even let alone having internet to watch some videos of 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours. They'll be the one to register argument with you because they want to prove a point. But in every attempt, you will see them exposing themselves. Why must it be so? Now, like I told you, read this, you understand something. Let us go through it again. He said you should join up here, follow the link, listen to the message of Biafran Republic. Freedom instead of protesting every June 12th. Annually, yes, not effective. When he made it post, it's June 12th. All right, June 12th. Today is 15. Remember, there's a report from Israel, okay, by Rachel Nwosu, that Israeli parliament are doing something. They're not paying attention. They're not signing documents. Nkere are trying to claim that as well. That's why you started hearing Biafra Republic. Do they declare republic? Like Biafra as a republic, as a Biafra Republic to be the name? That's how it's known. Nkere was in Finland, shouting Ogechi, Ogechi Kama. You remember? You remember? Ogechi Kama, Ogechi, Ogechi Kama. In agreement with what the event is all about. All of a sudden, the man is now speaking from other side of his mouth. Elias says, Elias, with Elias' picture and Eze, he said hello to you. I went to one of your platform yesterday, What a Bright, I greet you. And in that platform, the guy kicked me out for asking questions. Now, I have been calling all of you from Nkere group to join. You don't want to come here to argue, just to argue. I'm not saying you should. Just I want to hear your line of argument, because when a fool when a fool is being engaged in an argument, you will know how daft, how senseless the person can be. Because argument, one thing about argument is that some people don't like to use the word argument. They will say, but to be polite, let's say when you engage in a debate, let me use the word debate. So they will not say that somebody, because people don't want to say that admit that I arguing on anything. If you can debate politely, logically, I will appreciate it. Because there are some certain things need to be cleared. There are some certain things that needed to be cleared. We need to understand it. These people claim that, look at Sana Barawa, a hidden criminal. Why do I call him a criminal? Because he's supporting something that is not supposed to be supported. We know how Briggy was formed. We know those that are behind it. We know the leader. Okay, all of a sudden saying that he's now the prime minister, a resident agent. Imagine you want to open a shop somewhere, maybe, those of you that know Lagos very, very well, let's say you want to open a shop in Lagos Island, and you contacted a friend who lives in Lagos Island, or maybe in Lagos, to help you find an agent for you to rent a shop in Lagos, and the person finally got the shop for you. You are somewhere maybe abroad or in the East, and the person stand for you as your representatives, and you get the person to pay. They then issue the receipt and give it to your friend. Shop belongs to you. You are the one that brings the money. The person stands as an agent for you, representing you. He rented that shop for you. Then you now open your shop and start selling something. You know why I'm using shop? For you to understand it. But in this one, it's not business, it's not a shop. But for you to understand, I'll try to lower it down for you to understand. Because I've noticed that hundreds of people, I don't even up to, let me say hundreds of people, not up to 1,000, that are being deceived, that are standing on the sideline, defending and pretending to be, independent and all that, are cowardly ignoring this fact. They don't want to debate it, they don't want to talk about it, they don't want to deliberate on it. They are just pretending. Hey, it is well deserved. Nkere is our man. Okay, you have every right. But the situation is that it doesn't worth it. Some of them don't understand what they're doing. Yes, imagine somebody who opened a platform talking, defending Nkere, could not even explain in a layman terms what Nkere is all about. The guy, he had just a moment, please. Hello? Just a moment, please don't go anywhere.
To say that you are not doing well, then I'm a fool. But stop. 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 Say when I'm warning you, stop. Stop. Work accordingly. Do not be faster than your saddle. Do not follow the rubbish that talking about. If I intend to open my mouth to say that you are not doing well, then I'm a fool. But stop. 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 I'm warning you, stop. Stop.
Sorry about that. The reason why I'm playing the Nkere message for Nkere group to understand something. You don't want only a fool will want somebody that is bigger than him. You must be a fool to decide to wrestle with somebody who is bigger than you in every ramification. And when you steal something, when you grab something or you stole somebody's item, don't pretend that you don't know what you are doing. You actually understand what you're doing. You know that you're a criminal, you know that. So they're trying to give themselves a name because as we stand now, they don't have any name. Like I told you, you must be senseless to believe that American Congress will give you recognition or help you to achieve one or two things without officially declaring yourself and stand on that. It has never happened anywhere in the world. Go and check your history, go and figure out what you are doing. Some white people love it when you are very, very foolish. Like when they see a foolish black man they can use, it gladdens their heart. It makes them happy. Very, very, very well. So maybe if Nkere decided to be one of them, those that can be used easily, they will gladly use the person. That's why when you see Elias and some of these jobbers in America doing what they're doing, you wonder why. And don't expect that company or that firm to have issue because they are dribbling you. No, you made yourself available for them to dribble you, and it is actually not their fault. They will utilize it to damage you. The more you think you know better, the more they advance. As long as they have a black person pushing that on their behalf. There's some commentators in about what is going on in South Africa. They are saying that what you are watching now in South Africa is actually being planned by the white South Africans. Okay, white there are the one behind. People are saying, I kind of believe in that. I kind of believe in that because how can you not believe that? Genuinely, how can you not believe that? When it is obvious that it's not ordinary, that you said that you want to pursue foreigners away from your land, but you are being selective. You are choosing people. You are choosing people that are black to leave your country. But when you see white immigrant, you jump a pass. Maz Henry, I greet you, sir. Thank you for joining us. He said, greetings, Maz Kai, Biafran, Ihoma, Meruno, Mekwara the two. Thank you so much. He said, divine choosing. Said what? He said, really, Sonny Akbarawa is a criminal. I he's worst of them. Somebody that you don't even expect to be like that, behaving that in that ways is shocking. Let me just inform you that on Thursday, Barrister will be here again. Barrister will be very active here, this week. Thursday and Friday, he will be here. And I want you also to pay close attention to everyone. One thing I love about Barrister is that each time he comes, we learn new things. Do you remember the issue of sovereignty? I know after this, they will go back to drawing board and begin to say, "Oh, you are saying you're a sovereign nation." Who threw that? He threw more light on that. I mean, Barrister. He explained it very, very well. That this is what sovereignty means and all that. And the argument that he buried it actually. We were battling on that for some time before Barrister came in and explained what it means to be a sovereign nation, in as much as you don't agree, because our blessing, I agree to you. Say Nigeria must go. United States of Biafra, USB is a new independent nation. Nigeria is occupying a Biafran land by force. Take your terrorist police agencies away from Biafra land. Stop killing us. That's from Blessing. And I can see Chike Chibo. Good evening, Masakai. And they were my brother. Nice to hear from you. This my brother. I don't know your name. This is your name. Just email. I would have loved to call your name, but I don't know how. To me, it's an email or maybe a kind of a short form of your name. Sona Brawa is a brother to Nsima. We know that. We know that. We know that. So let's continue. Let's continue. We have. Good evening, Masakai. Thank you for giving us the updates. That is Chin here in Wosu, our own Wanda. There, my sister. Nice to see you. Okay. Like as I was saying, Nkere and Amanda Berry and there's another one, I think Michael Rubin. And is he not? I hope I've not pronounced that name. Somebody Rubin. I don't know his name. I actually trusted that man. I was thinking that he's a Iroko 3, a gigantic person when it comes to this international affairs and all that. But the moment he refused to work with USB government that following Nkere, I understand because of what they have in the document, so that Nkere may not sue them because they are in contract and Nkere name is there. According to the explanation they gave. But you can terminate your contract if the contract is not in line with what you expect. That this man, it is obvious that he forged a document is enough for you to wash your hands off. Yeah. Is enough for you to wash your hands off if you actually genuine. But you know what, people? They actually love money more than the blacks. But sometimes we think that blacks love shortcut. That the white man is not venturing into shortcut is that the person is not sure of the shortcut yet. Once you can present it very, very well to him, you see them jumping, venturing into that and using that shortcut to enrich themselves. That's what I felt that Elias and other those people are doing as we speak. How can you not think like that? We are here when Mike cannot, expose them. Remember, Mike cannot is not an Igbo man. He's not an Igbo man. He said it. And what did he say? Hear this.
There's a global movement that's been started, and I think there's an organization, and it's fantastic. I'm telling you that it's two things.
Start from beginning. Let's see. Start from beginning.
There certainly. Again, I've said there's a global movement that's been started, and I think there's an organization, and it's fantastic. I'm telling you that it's two things. You go down the streets of America and you ask 1,000 people if they've ever heard the word Biafra. All 1,000 of them in most places will say no. Second, here's the reality. And when I first emerged as a human rights advocate, I'm just a guy from Blanco, Texas, that trying to help some displaced people get back home. But the fact is that when I was first brought into I was told if you say the word Biafra, every door in Washington will close in your face. That's what I was told by insiders who have seen it. Okay.
Did you hear that? If you talk about Biafra in Washington, D.C., every doors will be closed. That is what I was told by an insiders in Washington, D.C. He's a white man. He don't have any reason to run propaganda. Nobody's paying him. Elias is being paid. All these white people running around Nkere is being paid. They are all being paid. Then if you go out from Biafra and trying to study other people's independent, how they got their own, you see that what Nkere is doing is an error. He has promised you several things in the past, so many things. If I have lost count, that there will be a very big news from Washington D.C. this week. Biafra will calm down. Biafra, wait. You are going to see this. Biafra, all is fake, original fake. Like I told you, Sonak Barawa, who actually understand, because he's doing everything to even supersede Nkere in when it comes to dishing out lies and propaganda. Seconded by a lady called Eunice PB. These guys have a way of presenting lies as if it is true, lying from every angle. And this is something we need to understand, because we are about to go straight to the main subject matter. So please, if you have not liked this video, I genuinely don't know what you are waiting for. Now, speaking of white people, before the main topic, as you can see here, you can see the title of the videos. One of our, and the other, because I'm streaming this live broadcast in 2 different platforms. One, we made you to understand that Nkere called PM, that PM should be ashamed of himself. You are going to hear it. Then again, Nkere called independent media to join him. He called other people. Why I single independent media out is because that is where we stand. We are independent platform doing what we can do to expose the lies. I don't represent anyone. I believe in USB government declared. I'm a Biafran and Igbo man. All right? I am not a cabinet member of any group or any government. But as an independent platform, we touchlight things so that people will not be misled. That does not mean that we can hold your waist and drag you back, that you must do this. No. Nobody is forcing you to do anything. You actually have right to do what you want to do. Likewise, I have my right to tell you the truth. It is your duty to accept it. Not by force. Not by force at all. Now, here is another video that I want you to learn something from.
Government is
I'm going to take it back a little bit.
There are 2 possibilities. Number 1, either the Nigerian government is directly and purposely slaughtering the Christians in Biafra. The second possibility is the Nigerian government is too weak to prevent the slaughter of Christians in Biafra. Either way, however, the fact remains that there is an ongoing genocide. If the Nigerian government is purposely and directly seeking genocide against Biafra,
now, this person is one of the man that this is the man they call the Ruben, right? I think Ruben. This is the man, please correct me if I'm wrong on the comment section. I want to know his full name. I think it's Ruben, Mike Ruben, something like that, or Mike. He's one of the people that I expected to behave well. At least, even if I believe that the way I hold him on a very high esteem, I was expecting that if there's anything that had to go wrong, that this man will be the one to end it. Because the way, according to his profile, he has done this, he has done that, he's done. But seeing him in the midst of Nkere, it makes me to withdraw my expectations and hope on him. You can, some that I know obviously that this is wrong. There's nothing, I don't need the explanation. I've seen through everything, and this is what I find out. So whatever you want to say, don't really matter. Michael Rubin, okay, Michael Rubin, okay. He's one of those that I expect to dictate these lies of Nkere. Why must he be running around Nkere at this time? Why? Just like our brothers in Finland, who claim they live in Finland, but they are the one orchestrating misinformation that Mazakwa has been dishing online for ages, and nobody is calling them. Nobody even remembering them. When you hear Ngozi is not visiting Finland, Ngozi can never be allowed to see PM. Ngozi don't want to see PM. One of the things that PM don't want to see ever in his life is Ngozi. The genesis of those lies started from Finland, because they are the one telling them, because he did not come. No, he did not come in. They position themselves that will tell them you will not get to PM. You will not see the PM. How many are there? It takes only one or two to pollute every information. 1 or 2 persons can one lie can destroy a nation. One lie. And that's why we must be very, very careful and always attentive in information coming out. When you skip one line, you may get the next one wrong. That's why coming online every blessed day does not actually give much joy, to be honest with you. It's very, very stressful. But as long as you skip one, people may misunderstand things. Do not see what we are saying as from angle of hate. Oh, you hate? No. Why would I hate Nkere? I don't know him. Remember, I don't know. Even his name, I don't know. A man that bears AKA with his name, Isaiah Ayob. Okay, Isaiah Ayob, AKA Ogechukwu Nkere. Tomorrow in another function, you see him. My name is Ogechukwu Nkere, aka Isaiah. Which of them is the real name? This is just to tell you that I don't know him. I don't have any reason to hate him. What I hate is the level of I hate Kaba, even in a family. You know, I cannot be in a family where people are building Kabas. I will be the only opposition. I don't like Kaba. If you say that we are friends, let us be friends. Then if you say that we have issue, then no problem. We gladly accept that we will have an issue. Don't do this, back and forward with people. It is not helping anyone. Some of us are very, very busy to even watch 1 hour video, let alone following 4 hours program to understand what happened. And only few of us have that time or have that, the urge to even sit down and watch or follow a program for a very long time. You don't just lie because you want to lie. What you want to gain is not actually well explained. And you want people to take you serious. Frank Okoye, my brother, I greet you. Daniel, greetings to you. There were James. James, I see you. James, I don't know. Let me call James. Chigoze, okay. James Chigoze. I greet you, James. Yeah, of course, our own brother Obi-Wan, I greet you. Bishop Onaga is in their building. I greet you, Bishop Onaga. I think that's the people here. Apart from this, our brother is from Nkere camp that is disturbing the comment section. I want to prove to you. That's why I don't want to, stop you. I want to prove to you that we don't keep people anyhow here. Left for me, I will not even block anybody. But our people don't like it. You understand? Because I understand what you are saying is based on the level of your brain, the level of your understanding. Nobody is against anybody, but we are actually against criminality and forgery. So if you think that I hate anybody, ask yourself what the person is doing. You must be doing something for people to hate you. Especially people like me, that I gain nothing, I lose nothing. I'm a Biafran. If Biafra comes and I will not have any special thing than you, and I believe you will not have than me. So we are together in the whole thing. But if you want to focus on what you want to gain, is your choice actually. That's you, not me. And you cannot be the same with that kind of mentality. So let's move on. Let's move on because we have other things to present to you. Remember, I told you that Nkere made a video. I have not watched it to the end, but let's go there. Let's watch.
God who created the heaven and earth will be angry with you. Terrorists, they will take over our land, not just take over our land, they will kill us. Biafrans, we cannot come to social media every day ranting, shouting, wake up. Please, it's time that you do the right thing. Our freedom is in our hand. and it will not be given a platter of gold. Sometimes we used to sing that as a song. In history of mankind, your freedom can't be handed over to you. You have to fight it out. And for what is happening in Nigeria today is a welcome development. I love it because it helped my cause. It helped the cause of Biafran people. It helped us towards the freedom that we seek. And for you, all those saboteurs that are sabotaging the freedom of Biafra, we will remember. We will never forget. We will never forget. That is the same reason why we are calling on all groups. Whether you are in AVID, AVID is not a government. AVID is a group from Biafra land.
Briggy, as it stand now, is not a government. Hear me out. You don't say AVID is not a government. Yes, they are not they are not government. They even know. They are not dragging it. They know they are just a group. All right? Then, Briggy, as it stand now, is not a government. Because Briggy is no longer holding the baton. The baton has been moved to United States of Biafra. And those of you standing with Nkere, I ask you again, does it mean that you don't understand what you were doing when you voted for self-referendum? Like I asked that our brother that went to his platform yesterday, Nkere people. I asked him, so did you cast vote? Self-referendum? He said yes. He said he was even bragging that he taught other people how to vote. That he's one of those that cast their own at early stage. I said good. In that, when you're voting, did you see United States of Biafra written there that this thing that you are signing now, you are giving them mandate to declare to declare State of Biafra as a United States of Biafra on social date in convention that is coming up in Finland? He said yes. He agreed that he saw it. Okay. And when you are applying, when you are doing that in, what were you? Briggy. Okay. Before the formation of Briggy, what were you? Autopilot. Step, step, step. Now, in the convention in Finland, you went there to declare it. He said, yeah, that he went there to declare it, that Biafran went, not that he made the difference, that it was declared, but it was meant to declare on December, not on 29 November. I asked him, okay, so because of that, the declaration is no longer valid. He said, Mas, that PM is that someone Ekpa, because they have to pronounce, to call PM someone Ekpa PM now is haram to them. They don't want it. It's like on sang. I don't know. I can't poke now. He said, now Simon Ekpa himself, even the Simon Ekpa gave her the date, mentioned the date. Margaret, I see you. You are welcome. And Fidelis, is it Fidelia? Fidelia, I see you. Please do me a favor. Click on the like button. Very, very important. Remember, it's not gonna cost you anything. It's actually free. Okay. You click on the like button. He said it. That is what it is. That PM will announce the date. So why must he be on 29 November? Then I asked him a question. Imagine that your wife is pregnant, and doctor said that your wife will deliver baby on December 2nd. Okay, that this baby will be delivered on December, using the calendar. That this pregnancy will be delivered on 2nd. Then something happened that your wife, delivered that baby on, let's say, somehow any day in, I think I said 30 or something of November before December. Does it mean that your wife is still pregnant after delivering the baby earlier before the date? Does that mean that your wife is still pregnant of your baby? That the one they delivered is naturally doesn't look like your baby. That your baby is coming out of 2nd. He said, Mas, no, Mas, they know what I do. Even the body language tells. There's a way he compose the body language changed another. I said, look, if you actually being honest to yourself, you will know that this what you are saying now is not true. You are lying. He insisted that no, it's not that he moved from there. Ngozi is not the one that what Ngozi did is Ngozi. How did he even say that? He said Ngozi pronounced something like that. Ngozi pronounced it. Then I asked him, pronounced what? He said that it's entirely Biafrans that declared it. Keep no shit in there. Now, just like Tinubu that gave speech on the Democracy Day. Okay? Tinubu gave speech on Democracy Day. Imagine, and not Nigerians now begin to say that Tinubu did not actually make that speech. The people that made it are Nigerians. If from Nanda, no matter talk about. Do you understand? Tinubu made speech on Democracy Day. Can Nigerians come out and said, no, that speech that Tinubu made is actually made by Nigerians. He asked me who declared Nigeria independent. Then I asked me, is Nigeria independent? Genuinely, using the word independency. Do you see Nigeria as an independent nation? He couldn't answer that. Anyway, let's continue with what Nkere said.
They can advocate, talk about the freedom of Biafra, and at the same time, they need to recognize Biafra Republic government as being the government of the people. If they want to come, join on board, the door is open. And we also call the 100 men. They can have their 100 men group.
I'm actually going to say that Tinubu just pronounced it. Exactly. He just pronounced it. Ndosh. Thank you so much. You're on point. Somebody called Spencer. I think your name is what? Obanaya Spencer. I hope I pronounced it well. And all blessed also said words. Good evening to you. I greet you, my brother. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's hear Nkere. Just see the mindset of this guy.
And at the same time, they need to recognize Biafra will never forget. We'll never forget. That is the same reason why we are calling on all groups. Whether you are in AVID is not a government.
The same thing with the Briggy you are talking about. No. Sorry, I click on something.
I love it because it helped my freedom that we seek it.
Okay.
We'll never forget. That is the same reason why we are calling on all groups.
Again, please.
Whether you are in AVID is not a government. AVID is a group from Biafra land. They can advocate, talk about the freedom of Biafra.
Because I greet you.
And at the same time, they need to recognize
Good Sunday.
Biafra Republic government as being the government of the people.
Look at it. Look at it this way. AVID is not a group, yeah. They're not even dragging government with you. And AVID is not actually, I don't know how you people see AVID. AVID is not actually a freedom movement. I stand to be corrected. I don't think they have devoted themselves to champion for the freedom of Biafra. I see them as people that are still contemplating for one Nigeria. Personally, I don't believe they are for freedom. Now you are calling them to recognize you as the government of the people. I thought you said when America move, other people move. So wait now, so America will call you and give it to you. Before AVID will now follow suit. Is that not what you have been preaching to your people with Sana Barawa? That when America move, other people will move. All right, judging by your own statement, why are you not calling for validation from AVID? Why are you calling for validation from AVID to validate you as a government? That a government that the origin of the registration of that government has been altered. You have actually changed the names there. Anyway, let's proceed.
If they want to come join on board, the door is open. And we also call the 100 men. They can have their 100 men group as long as they don't interfere with the government activity, as long as they don't try to destroy, sabotage the government of Biafra. The IPOB group, they can have their group, put themselves together, and also support Biafra Republic government in exile, because the government is also their government. All of them must not come and answer Briggy or join Briggy. But them in different groups can organize themselves and support the government of Biafra. Chief Owazurike Mazo. We also welcome their group to support Biafra Republic government in exile, because the only government of which I am the Prime Minister fighting very hard from Washington, D.C.
Now, he is the Prime Minister. If you see the one, of which I am the Prime Minister, of which you are the Prime Minister. And you want people, you think that people don't, this is the era of social media. Imagine people watching how Biafra declared, independent, redeclared Biafra on 29 November 2024, and people watched PM, how everything was being registered, only for us to start hearing that you changed the document. Only for us to start hearing that you have changed the document. And this thing started from before leaving the convention. When you called cabinet meeting, I recently played that video, and I'm gonna play it again. Maybe not today. We're gonna play it again someday. We will bring it back again, and we're also going to bring back again the memo of Mamadab. And when we talk about the beginning of Nkere, because you cannot just lay a foundation that is faulty and expect to build a very gigantic mansion there. Maybe you dig a foundation of, maybe you want to build restroom, toilet, bathroom. Just dig the small foundation, and all of a sudden you want to build a very big building. No.
The USP group, they can group themselves doing what they are doing as long as they are not interfering in Biafra Republic government in exile. A lot of members of this group are innocent. They do nothing wrong. Some of them are just being misled by their leaders, like Ngozi Orabeze, an evil woman who is...
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take it back. Okay, I want to observe something here. Listen and listen very, very carefully.
They can group themselves doing what they are doing as long as they
are
to support Biafra Republic government in exile, because the only government of which I am the Prime Minister fighting very hard from Washington, D.C.
So the one of the things that he claimed that he has is fighting hard from Washington, D.C. He's fighting hard from Washington, D.C. Do you know that had the DOS meant well, they would have gotten recognition by now with their activities somehow. If they have declared, let's say with everybody, not them all, if they actually meant well, by now, Biafra would have gotten recognition. But go out of the line. Okay, then I decided to go out of the line. And each of them that went off always want to claim that they were right people. They are the real deal. This man is here calling US government a group. It is now high time to check his educational background. I'm not saying this to attack him, but people need to, education comes in different form. You may not be educated by certificate, but at least you are you allow yourself to know, to learn one or two things on your own. It's actually helpful. Can you now see that these guys don't know the difference between government and a group? In the government that PM formed and Biafrans that you hijacked, because Nala PB, about Nkere, or they put Nagana, Chena na the level. Manomi is the daughter man YP, million and a half was. You have to go to the point. It's because they allowed you. Everyone just fold hand watching you. And I will tell you my mindset about the recent lawsuit. After watching the video, to be honest with you, I will tell you my own opinion, please. But just calm down. Let's go. Hear this guy.
The USB group.
Did you hear that? The USB group. Really? Really? The USB is a group. So this man don't know the difference between a group and a government. Okay, you claim that you're a government. Let's just look at your activities so far. Let us just checkmate what you have done with the so-called fallback Republic government in exile. As you, the Prime Minister, started from Imam Madab. That's why Imam Madab cannot be ignored. Imam Madab is one of the architects of this criminality. He is the architect, the structural design of Nkere criminality is from Imam Madab table. How can you, Imam Madab, draft that memo? You know, I will keep on hammering on that memo, where you said that people who want to become a PM must be someone that PM himself introduced to BLA, knowing fully well that nobody actually. Nkere is not. Only for us to start hearing from Mazakwa that it was him who introduced him, Elias Asayayobo to Success Wake, who they have made now CDS. But then they told us that CDS now was Ekpa's, what do they even call him? They say he's PA to PM. How can Ngozi remove PA to PM? Ngozi want to destroy Simon. Ngozi hates Simon. Ngozi is against Simon. Ngozi. Recently, we heard from Mazakwa that Mazakwa and go 247, of course, with the Lazuba, you know, that Ngozi want PM to be repatriated back to Nigeria. That she's working hard. That pushed our brother Rosette, Ezin wife, and some other Biafran to begin to challenge them. At that time, the money they generated for them to take for free was about $4,000, if I'm not mistaken. Prove this and grab this money for free. Until now, none of them maintain that. That even excuse me, just a moment. Right, sorry about that. I asked this question, why can't you come and grab the money? The money is there for you to take. Just grab the money. They are running away. Now, this man have the audacity to say that USB is USB group. Hey, they
can group themselves doing what they are doing as long as they are not interfering in Biafra Republic government in Ezra. A lot of members of this group are innocent. They do nothing wrong. Some of them are just being misled by their leaders, like Ngozi Orabeze, an evil woman who is trying to destroy what we are doing. Yes, we encourage and call on all groups.
Now, you called USB government to join you, Biafrans to join you, USB group, USB group, and you are antagonizing the USB group leader, calling her evil woman, and yet you want them to join you without their leader. That means you can easily baptize them because you have removed. Once you remove the leader, that means the USB is gone then. you call yourself a government. You are the prime minister of your group because you are not just a group. You are even a street gangsters group. Okay, but what if you said you are a group, you call yourself government. You want people to see you as a government. Government in terms of what? You are the prime minister. You are the finance minister. You are the foreign affairs. That's why you are carrying handbag like in Jehovah. Now Washington DC. 3 in 1. The same thing that you enjoyed under PM. People felt that maybe because you going to have handshake at the same time finance minister is wrong. And you are still doing it in your group. Because of that, you split it because you are so desperate. That's why anybody that groomed to you is that the person is a criminal or the person is an idiot. And I will tell you why. When Imam Adabo and his own gangsters wanted to reintegrate what's the name of this guy called Sia and Biafra Unite and La Zuba to your group. These two people, Imam Adabo group, wanted to integrate them with Mazako because they felt that what you are doing is not like you are just disgracing yourself. They are necessary, they have seen your capacity that is about to mount on social media. They wanted to build more force to weaken USB government. They designed AI audio, send it to Lasba, for Lasba to say that PM send her voice to use our platform to destabilize the mindset of Genuine France following USB government. When that one did not work, what did you do? You begin to run head together with all of you. Then you found out that this audio did not work. He shared ground a little bit, but it doesn't have what it takes to pull people out. Okay, because voices started coming from every angle to counter Lazuba and her shenanigan. When Lazuba was finally relegated, descended to that level that she used to operate, it became obvious to Biafran that truly she has something to offer, that she's another madman or mad woman in a normal human being clothes. They want to rebrand her, now bring her in to form more alliance against USB government. Then they demanded that Asayogo should strip off some titles because Asayogo paraded himself as PM, APM then, and Minister of Finance, and of course, Foreign Affairs Minister. But why did they even demand that? They demanded it because Asayogo at that point in time, as it is today, claiming that he's in charge of BLA. Oluze Potande BLA no BLA will come representing Asayogo. They still have BLA. So that Marawa, on a 10th of May, before the 10th of May, was saying that we don't need to bring them out because you are putting their life in danger. They are putting their life in danger. That was what Sonakbara was telling his, senseless followers. Today, no BLA under Asayogo's group. Calling you a group now is, to me, is not. You have not merited that. No genuine, reliable, and progressive group would allow a leader like you to lead. A man that occupied the leadership, Foreign Affairs Minister, Finance Minister. Only you, no other person. That means it is actually Nkere group. Okay, and the admin of this group is Nkere and Sonakbara. You get the point now. So it's not just a group, it's actually a WhatsApp group. That's what we are running. It's actually a WhatsApp group. Let's continue. Hear him.
To come and work under Biafra Republic government in Ezra. The accountability groups,
A very good question. By the way, has Nkere returned the USB identity card in his position? Nkere group that are watching, ask your leader, what is he still doing with ID card that belong to USB? Very, very important question. Okay. I know some of you would like to hear him direct without interrupting. So I will drag the video back again without interrupting him. Pay attention. But I cannot guarantee that I will not interrupt. I may not interrupt for some time.
As long as they don't interfere with the government activity, as long as they don't try to destroy, sabotage the government of Biafra, the IPOB group, they can have their group, put themselves together, and also support Biafra Republic government in exile, because the government is also their government. All of them must not come and answer Briggy or join Briggy. But them in different groups can organize themselves and support the government of Biafra. Chief Owazurike Mazo. We also welcome their group to support Biafra Republic government in exile, because the only government of which I am the Prime Minister fighting very hard from Washington, D.C. The USP group, they can group themselves doing what they are doing as long as they are not interfering in Biafra Republic government in exile. A lot of members of this group are innocent. They do nothing wrong. Some of them are just being misled by their leader.
Eze, I can only answer your question if by the time I drop a link, you can follow the link and come. Then only I will answer you. Okay? Since you don't have sense. You don't have sense. That means you guys you are just following the movement, everything, from Nkere lips. Go out of Nkere camp and ask some questions, do some verification. That's what we do. Do you understand? That is exactly what we do. Listen.
Yes. Like leader like Ngozi Orabeze, an evil woman who is trying to destroy what we are doing. Please, we encourage and call on all groups to come and work under Biafra Republic government in exile. The accountability groups, the independent medias, as long as we are Biafra.
So this is where he sent invitation to independent media to join him. To join you, really? A manager of Lazuba and as Biafra Unite and the SIA. You couldn't control them. Bondi put it know and she got somehow. Because for them to even attempt to join you, your activities is not, it didn't go down well with them. No. So no trial. No, don't repeat it again, please.
It don't matter what group you belong to.
Just
come and support your government.
It
is your government. It is our government. It is the government of the people, by the people, for the people. Please, Biafrans, we will be joining our fundraising very soon. We encourage every group, support your freedom. Support your freedom now.
Now pay attention
than
here,
ever before.
Pay attention.
And those that are sabotaging what we are doing. Disease from sabotaging what we are doing.
Listen, please.
The Biafra Republic government in exile will be the government that liberate Biafran people, so that we can restore our lost glory, Republic of Biafra.
Through you.
Biafra is the only hope.
Hey.
There is no hope in Nigeria. And you can't stay in Biafra and hope in United States of America. Don't work like that. We need to be free. You can't stay in Singapore and want Singapore people to come and free you. You have to work hard to free yourself. Countries can only recognize you and support your effort. Please, there's an important announcement I'm going to make. In a few days' time, we'll be issuing a press statement and we'll detail everything about the lawsuit. Some individuals, some individuals have sued Biafra Republic government in Ezra.
Listen, please, listen.
It is a shame. You know, we have a lot of mountain to climb. Some individuals are being hypocrites. The same people that said Biafra don't take Biafra to court, Biafra don't sue Biafra. What's changed? That they sue Mazi Nkere and Nkere. If you all think that this lawsuit is just against me, no. They are suing Biafra. We are not bothered about it because what they have there is nonsense. They don't have the legitimacy. The people in question that want to claim Brigade never belonged to them. The people in question, if you ask them.
Now, I told you something. Now, I want you to understand something here. This is the video that's on our court. Okay? Now, credit to this our sister, progress analyst. Okay? That's something she did that I wouldn't have time to dance to find that thing out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have this video saved, this particular video saved for that was on Sunday. Okay, on Sunday morning. I have this video saved since Sunday morning. Without knowing that this video, what Nkere said here, is far from what Sonai Barawa and and the Unity cut out from that live program. I decided to, I saw the video that the progress analyst, posted. I listened to that. I said, wait, is it not the same video that I have already saved? Because I didn't hear this in that video. Little did I know. He said it here. It's supposed to be here. And what he said, what you just heard from Isaiah at any part of this video, is actually different from what the real video. Like there's something he said before what he said at any part. So progress, managed to catch their lies. She just captured them very, very, very well. And I am going to play this video from her platform. I may not play everything.
I was very angry, I need to say. A lot of people not happy.
So wait.
Okay, Nkere, when did they?
Okay, go.
People,
okay, just I'm gonna share this progress video. I don't know if you can hear what she said. Can you people hear what someone should confirm to me? Can you hear what progress is saying here? Let me check. Let me go back to my base and see. Thank you so much, Armstrong. God bless you for super chat. I really appreciate it. Okay, these people, you said these people, let me bring it up. These people are hardened criminals. Hardened criminals. That is Nkere and his group. You are not far from the truth. In fact, you are spot on. That's what they are. And please, can you confirm this? Thank you so much, Armstrong. May God bless you and reward you and grant your heart desires. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Please, my people, I am going to play this. If you just confirm that you can hear this from Progress. Can you hear Progress' voice? Can you hear her voice? Let me see. Please confirm. Can you hear what she's saying? Okay, yes, we are hearing. Okay, thank you. Thank you, James Ugo. Okay. Yes, lad. Okay.
He sent some kind of message.
Listen.
Something say, even if Simon the verse or something, why Simon not make it come out first before he will carry out the lawsuit? See that people need to follow up this matter before we go further, or before I go bring the point when I want bring. I want to know we listen to Mr. Nkere, when it is young, the matter.
Now listen, please.
I'll be right back.
The same video. Keep another about this guy. Mm-hmm.
They can group themselves doing what they are doing as long as they are not interfering in the Biafra Republic government. Exactly.
Peace is coming.
A lot of members of this group are innocent. They do nothing wrong. Some of them are just being misled by their leaders. Like leaders like Ngozi Obese and the evil woman who is trying to destroy what we are doing.
This is just what I just played now, right? The same video. The same video. Then you will not see how Sona Barawa cut out that sensitive part and put with the unit BP. Both of them shared it. The one I played. But in the live broadcast, we all get vomited this nonsense. Where they cut it from, they don't know that Progress will go there and extract it. And hear what happened here.
Please encourage and call all groups.
Okay.
Listen.
To come and work under the Biafra Republic government in Gaza.
Okay. See the same thing.
The accountability groups, the
Now they still demo.
independent medias,
Yeah.
as long as you are Biafra, it don't matter what group you belong to.
Okay. Oh.
Come and support your government.
Progress is adjusted her clothes as an independent media, you know. But it is funny. The part I want you to listen is what he said about Samanaba, which of course Sana Parawa and UNSBP cut that part off because they know that this guy is supposed something. Pay attention. You know, I started playing some Progress video now from minutes, like 5 minutes plus. Okay, well.
It is your government. It is our government.
If I come, I see. They all say they're not the best again.
The day was Progress said that if I come talk with you, I see. I hope say they no go face again. Because why did she say that? Oh, she know that if she go to that group and of course say the truth, it will scatter everywhere. So she's warning them ahead of time. That is not what I wanted to. That's not why I'm playing it. Once we get to that part, I will post and remind you.
There's an important announcement I'm going to make.
Now listen.
Here we come.
In a few days' time, we will be issuing a press statement
Negative.
and we'll detail everything about the lawsuits.
Yes, so we need to know.
Some individuals, some group, some individuals have sued the Biafra Republic government in Gaza.
Okay.
It is a shame. We have a lot of mountain to climb. Some individuals being hypocrites. The same people that say Biafra don't take Biafra to court, Biafra don't sue Biafra. What change? That they sue Mazi, Nkere, and
Don't worry about your valuables.
Just a moment. They are playing advertisements from Progress.
Passport, phone.
Okay, let's continue.
if you all think that this lawsuit is just against me, no.
Yeah.
They are suing Biafra. We are not bothered about it because what they have here is nonsense.
Okay.
They don't have the legitimacy. The people in question that want to claim Britain never belong to them.
Okay.
The people in question, if you ask them, how did they read Biafra? And those individual lunatics that are suing us,
That if you ask them that what they have there is nonsense, if you ask them how do they register Biafra, that's the registration that he authored. You get the point now. And this is what this man felt like that he will hold against PM Simon Ekpa. When we talk about that registration, don't see it that it's just nothing. He understands it, and the advice came from Imam Adabu, Elias, of course, Mazawa, to author. Then they're all gonna deny it now. No problem. We shall see who advise them. What he's trying to say, what is giving Nkere mind now, according to him, is that they shall explain to the jurists, the lawyers, or the judges how they register the brigade. This man don't know what he's doing. I'm not gonna go for that, but listen.
they have proven that they are not here for Biafra. They have proven that they are saboteurs.
Shame unto them.
From Simon to the list.
From Simon From Simon to the least.
Now, did you hear that? Now, the one they cut out, so that was deliberately removed that part where they said, where he's in the same line of sentence, he ended it, either we're going to give you, in the coming weeks, we are going to give you update about the lawsuit. He went further by saying, from Simon to the least are shameful or shameless. Just hear him out. I'm going to drag it a little bit back so that it will not caught you by surprise. So pay attention and prepare your mind to hear it in details.
Shame unto them. They have proven that they are not here for Biafra. They have proven that they are somewhat to us. From Simon to the least.
From Simon.
They all should be ashamed of themselves.
From Simon to the least.
Keep their ego.
Let's rewind.
Aside.
Let's rewind.
Rewind.
And those
From Simon to the least.
Shame unto them.
Yes.
They have proven that they are not here for Biafra. They are proving that they are somewhat to us. From Simon to the least.
Yeah.
They all should be ashamed of themselves. They should keep their ego, self-centeredness aside.
Yeah.
They should keep their ego and self-centeredness aside. A well-known, satisfied criminal. Now, we're gonna self-centered. You robbed me and stole my stuff, and in the midst of stealing my stuff, you are telling me that I'm self-centered, that I should keep my ego aside. Really? Negative.
The Republic government was registered to fight and free Biafra people. And I can't stop fighting for you, and I have promised you that nothing will happen to break it. Because it is necessary that Biafra Republic government in Ezra and his grant to be able to carry the diplomatic work that is going in Washington, D.C. Please, those of you that are panicking that some individual have sued Biafra Republic government in Ezra,
Don't panic.
those of you that are panicking, please stop panicking. Don't be afraid. Biafra Republic government in Ezra can never be destroyed. No one born of a woman.
No one. He laughed.
This pain. From 1967 to 1970, after all this pain, after all the massacre conducted by Nigeria and her allies, after the killing even today happening in Biafra land by this Islamic jihadist terrorists, after this pain they have put us through, was registered to fight and free Biafra people. And I can't stop fighting for you.
I drag it back, please.
I promise you that nothing will happen to break it. Because it is necessary that Biafra Republic government in Ezra and his grant to be able to carry the diplomatic work that is going in Washington, D.C. Please, those of you that are panicking that some individual have sued Biafra Republic government in Ezra
Don't panic.
and his group, those of you that are panicking, please stop panicking. Don't be afraid. Biafra Republic government in Ezra can never be destroyed. No one born of a woman.
No one. He laughed.
After all this pain, from 1967 to 1970,
This is Nkere bragging. This is a man who changed his documents. This is a man who removed the name of PM Ekpa. This is the man who claimed that he's now the prime minister. This is the man who is now calling for Biafran to join hands to support him. Now, I don't know why Imam Madam and his group decided to use the name of PM to sue this man. But in as much as DPM said that they should withdraw the lawsuit, I don't know, maybe because of the PM, according to DPM, because of PM law, appeal courts. Ordinarily, if not because of that, I would have said, let them sue him. Yeah. If he's not going to affect PM, I will be glad that they sue him. Okay, need to show that he needs to explain some. There's some questions that he needs to explain, to be honest with you, genuinely. But maybe it's not the right time to do that. Maybe when PM comes out, like DPM said, because of the PM lawsuit. I don't think DPM have any issue to do with Nkere, because the insult is too much. It's too much. I'm not going to lie to you. Nkere have insulted their friends more than you can think of. Nkere have done more terrible things more than you can think of. This idea of fighting in Washington, D.C. is actually shocking to me. Very, very shocking. Okay, sorry about that. Someone said I'm mixing it up. I am mixing it up. You don't understand what I said. I'm not mixing anything up. What I said is that if not because of PM, because of his appeal, I would have supported anybody that will sue Nkere. That's not the fact. But for now, what DPM said is the have to stand. Because PM need to be free first. But Nkere, he understands the situation. That's why he's doing what he's doing. That's why he's doing what he's doing. You don't mock people like that, because I see what he's doing as mockery. He's trying to mock PM and Biafrans. DPM is a very patient human being. Very, very patient human being. She's patient. Some people will not even care about PM as long as Nkere will pay dearly. Do you understand? But she sacrificed that for PM to be free. And that brings me to Mazakwa and his own lies. That DPM hates PM. All these people need to explain something now. They need to learn new things, to be honest with you. They actually need to learn new things. They need to learn new things. It is very, very sad. Very, very sad. PM, the same thing that Mazen Namadukani is facing. You are sacrificing for your people, paying huge price. I can assure you, this is the first time that PM is being detained in his life. He stained his record. His record has been stained because of Biafra. And you have the audacity to claim, you are claiming that you are the one going to watch this, fighting hard. Not hard, you couldn't see anything you are fighting. Even my cannot have made it. That's why I played my cannot message when we started. He said it, proving that what you are doing, what I claim that you are doing in Washington DC has been exposed. When you ask other people, you can see it. Why is it so difficult although we have, every nation, every country have criminals. You can't deny that. The only good thing I can tell you that Nkere have done is creating a platform that will bring criminals together. Known and unknown criminals. Having a platform that will bring them together is what I can tell you that is one of the advantage of what he has done. If you're with Nkere, knowingly and unknowingly, you are a criminal. Like I said, it's either you're a criminal or you are just, another stupid human being. This man, his position started from day one. It's not as if he committed, that he got one thing wrong. Every step he made, you can see error. In every step this man make, you will see an error. And yet, people are still not getting it. I don't understand. Anyway, let me bring another thing before I drop my link. Okay. Let's hear this.
To all the courageous Igbo youths across the world. Today, the 14th of June 2026, I have stopped to pass the night in Kaduna State on my way to Sokoto to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want to appeal to all the youths because you are the courageous ones that I know and that I believe in the Southeast. The elders, majority of them, have betrayed the cause, but you have remained very courageous. Now, assuming without consenting that Mazi Nnamdi...
Please let me use the opportunity to beg you to like the video. I noticed that we have only 7 people that have liked the video in space of 1 hour, 36 minutes. It is another poor performance, which I don't know why. Please like the video. By now, we should have at least 100 likes. Now it's 81. Take this opportunity to push it to 100. We can do it while we are live on air. 100 people liking the video is what is the normal is the target. Please, we have 82 now. If you have not liked it, please do me for like the video, or you can always tap the 3 dot at the top corner of your right hand side if you're using tablets. It will give you option to where you can like the video. So please do that. It's not going to cost you anything. It is totally free. It's not going to deduct money from your account. Try your best and get it done. Please, 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 please. Now, let's move forward. Hear what this man is saying. Very, very important information.
The Kanu did all the things that he has been accused of. All the things he has been accused of, worse than that, Igboho did. Worse than that, Sheikh Azekzaki of Zaria did. But the two personalities are today being honored and are living like great men while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in Sokoto prison. Let's leave these two personalities. The bandits have just killed a retired general, a general in the Nigerian army. They are being pampered, they are being paid, they are being respected and honored. But because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that my people are not being treated fairly, and if you don't want us to be part of this country, we would leave. What is bad about that? I don't see anything bad about that. Do not allow them, disgrace them whenever they come to the Southeast to campaign. How do you disgrace them? Don't come out. This I want to appeal to you passionately, because what is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very bad. He should not be left in Sokoto prison. And let me tell you this. If you allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to continue to languish in prison and vote for Ahmed Bola Tinubu, after the election, he will come after the remaining elders who still have conscience. The few ones who have conscience among the elders will be dealt with severely, and Igbos will be completely eroded. That is the game plan. If it's not a game plan, why is it that Sheikh Zazaki Igboho are all being honored? Why is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left in prison? I appeal to you passionately. I feel pain seriously because I have met and discussed with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and I know what it stands for. Please, disgrace APC whenever they come for campaigns. Don't come out at all. That is how to deal with them, and don't vote for them until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released and is compensated. Thank you very much.
This is the National Association of Nigeria.
Now, before this Abara comments, I want you to understand something, because this is him calling for sit at home. You get the point now. He went to see Master Kanu. and he have weighed the whole options, and the option that he's suggesting for Igbo youth is sit at home. He said that Igbo youth have been resilient, they have been resolute, that the elders have disappointed. The only hope is the youth with what they normally do. So you cannot see. He's a northerner. But we have some youth who have been saying that sit at home is a taboo, that sit at home is a problem. They used to remind us about Southeast economy. Ask them, who is in charge of Southeast economy now? What have you done with Southeast economy since 1999, when the Nigerians started, practicing democracy? They called the so-called democracy. If another can tell you the impact of sit at home, just like the video I played of Shehu, okay, you know Shehu, right? The philosopher reminding Southwesterners how the Easterners are still at home for the great American. You don't know the respect that other nations command, or you don't know the respect that at home has brought for our people. It is both the enemy and the internal enemy and the external enemy have spent a lot to obstruct that. The only thing that our people have, which is that sit at home. The enemy has spent time to buy some of our people over. Some of them are youths. When you talk about sit at home now, they will tell you that they are buying people. The same people will tell you that there's no Fulani in our bushes. I have searched and searched cash also with the Guru debunking that what happened in Abia State was just maybe the Igbo, including Jovika. None of them are making any comment, no commentary from them about what happened in Abia State 3 or 4 days ago. None of them are talking about it. How Abia youth, decided to go and rescue somebody, a woman they kidnapped in one of the bushes. And they captured those Fulanis alive and handed them over to Fulani, of course, the Fulani police, which I told them they made a very big mistake. They are stressing the Fulanis, the kidnappers, by handing them over to police. What they should have done next time is to go to the account or use the POS and withdraw some, maybe 300 per kidnapper, and buy flight ticket for them to go back to North, so that they will not be kidnapped on their way going home. Because you don't do that. They want to be a very good bona fide citizen of Nigeria. What they should have done is to put hand in their pocket and buy a ticket for them, for those kidnappers, and help Nigerians to protect their prodigal sons. Since that is what you risk your life to rescue somebody in the bush, and you capture God, as God may have as God may help them. They managed to capture those people alive, and they decided to hand them over to police. That's what happened in Abia State. Why am I going through this direction? The importance of sit at home is still remain the same. The way, if you sit at home or lock your shop, you are using one stone to kill 3 birds, not even 2 birds, 3, if not 4. 1, you have registered your grievances. 2, you have proven that this is the only right you have that cannot be, as long as Nigeria is today, as long as Nigeria is the way it is today, the only power you have is sit at home. If you protest, is either they throw you to prison, which is very rare, because this one is to buy you and put your body on the hillocks. Your blood will be gushing out from the hillocks, dropping on the floor while they're taking you to a mud or unknown location where they're going to pour you acid. Nobody have time to dig grave for you. So if you don't, if you actually have some sense in you at all, what you should have done is at least begin to learn how to sit at home. Zukwe no ike one day to prove that this is what you don't like. All that, you know why Shehu Nwafela highlighted on that. If you go deep down in his mind, he wanted to call for sit at home in the Southwest, but he don't have the capacity. He actually understands that it's not going to work. You that's working, you that still have that grace, how are you utilizing it? Next thing that you're achieving by sitting at home is you are putting before the whole world that those governors are not actually holding you. They don't have your rights. They have political rights. But you see, God-given right of movement is still with you. You lock your shop. We Soludo and jihadist enablers, jobless people are fighting tooth and nail to take away from you by locking your shop down. If you continue locking the shop down, it will affect you and affect Soludo, because you'll be governor by mouth. The whole market will be locked down. It will affect him. They will love to tell you that it's affecting you. He's a governor joining, but he will have that record. And the government of Nigeria, because at some point it's going to affect federal government. You know why I say at some point? They will pretend initially that it's not affecting them. Let us agree. But we know that it's affecting them from day one. Federal government, yes, it's affecting them. Because buses going from Enugu to Lagos, to Abuja, to Kaduna will not work. So police that are collecting money on the way will not see any bus to collect money from. It's affecting them. And they are from the north too. If they are going to pass the aggression to federal government by committing one crime that will affect government, and GDP of Nigeria is going to affect them. Those of them collecting tax, low government tax, they're going to affect them. You don't understand, because one two naira or 1 naira they are collecting from car park or garage where they're loading this. It has a lot to do with the system. But some of us don't look into that side. Now remember what Israeli government said. They have been monitoring the Southeast, the way they sit at home. They are counting that as a referendum. Even the government knew. That's why when you talk about them, they cannot conduct referendum for you to go in Southeast. And I will tell you why. They would rather say go than wasting resources in name of carrying out referendum, because it is obvious that the referendum, the result is playing out every Monday for Darton Thomases. But because they're trying to walk ahead of their friends by making sure they infiltrate every angle to use jihadist enabler from our place to penetrate you. If you don't believe that people being paid or being hired to do this dirty work, ask yourself a very simple question. Tobe, this is Dibia, a fake Dibia, or fake Dibia who claimed to be a traditionalist and all that. Let me see, do I have his picture here? Is there any way I can get his picture? I don't think so. I don't think I have his picture. I have this picture, but it's in a group form. It's in group form. Okay, I think let me go back. Image. Maybe I have something that represent him somehow. Okay, this one is one of them. Let me bring him up. One of them they are paying handsomely is actually this guy that you are seeing now on the screen. This guy is one of them. They are paying him handsomely. I challenge you to tell me his job as a human being. What is his job? If they're not paying him, what is his job? Tell me how he's surviving and making video. Where is he getting his money? What is his work? Okay? The people, so this one is in the group. You can also, these are people that federal government, people that are paying from Southeast to do the job for you. You see these people now, they are the one, no other. Okay, this is the one you are seeing here. Nkere you never name it. Oh yeah, Keta. Tell me his work. This guy can be in an event from Monday to Monday. They are paying him through the his own government. This one also is receiving his own handsomely. This one cash also. These are people that they will not tell you that I am a farmer, I'm a civil servant, I'm a businessman. They don't have anything. Their job is not anybody must. Why is it pineapple? What is her job? She will tell that I'm spending my resources, okay, moving from place to place, okay, doing investigation, okay. Then how are you generating money to fund that? How are you doing? Just like that, okay, you that's watching me now. Let's assume that you are living somewhere in China, okay. Do you know that from moving from one town to one town in China will cost you money, right? Then imagine how much you will spend to be reporting something, moving to Abuja, Lagos, and you're using flights, okay, in Nigeria. And you are like her recent video, she was in Eziago and all that. She spent money to do this from Monday to Monday, weeks to weeks, month to month. When is she working? What is her job? If you can answer this, then you know that what I'm saying is a lie. But if you cannot, then you know that what I'm saying is true. What is her job? Who did the same thing? What is her job? What? Tell me their job. What is the job? Who lives in Abuja, right? What is his job in Abuja? What? Show me what business? What line of business is Udele doing? What nature of works is Udele working from, or working with? You get the point now. So they know how to infiltrate. Now going back to the message.
Atiku Abubakar
Yes,
Isa,
brother.
coming out here to say it clearly, verbatim, that it is time for the Southeast leaders to demand for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And what struck me most is that ever since this man spent time with Kanu in the DSS dungeon, he has become, what I call it, a student of Kanu. He fell in love with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Thank you so much, Margaret. Thank you for reminding our people to like the video. And I hope you are recovering. I hope you are recovering. I wish you all the best, my sister. They will. Thank God, one. I see you. And blessing. Blessing, what did you say here? Blessed said, who is panicking? It is you, Nkere, that is panicking. Okay, I know. Criminal like you. Okay, I know what I say. I can recall. Now, this brother. This the reason why I'm playing this is video message is that this is in fact let me hear him.
In the dungeon.
Hear him.
Not because of politics, but because of character, the personality of Kanu. And he does not believe all those things
The link is out
surrounding
for
him.
those that would like to comment.
But he still came out to say,
I don't want to waste my time.
even if,
Thank you.
are you going to abandon your own brother in prison? He gave excuse, or rather example, of Shegumi and Igboho and people who have done things but have been protected by their own brothers and sisters, their own elders. Told Igbo elders, if they finish with Nnamdi Kanu, they will come for all of you, one by one. The problem is that people don't understand that there is a race, ethnic fight, ethnic superiority. It's not about money. They can give you money today. You might feel, okay, they're dashing you money from federal government that they love you. No. Nigeria has money to throw away. That is crumbs. Have you known how much these people control? Do you know how much money Nigeria has? Go and Google it. This monthly allocation you people are getting from the governor, Senate, House of Assembly is shocking you people. People don't understand that is crumbs on the table of Nigeria. Igbos are not only shortchanged on the table of Nigeria, we are not even there. We're not there. And when they finish with Kanu, they are coming one by one. They already started coming already, but you cannot see. Imagine this kind of man in Northerner that knows, they know the whole plan of Nigeria. He's leaking it for you now. leaking plan for you, but you don't want to listen. It is time. It is time to demand the release of Nnamdi Kanu.
Now, I'm going to stop him here. One thing I disagree with what he's saying is that, first thing first, you are expecting them to call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, right? They have been calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. But what they do, they're playing on your intelligence. And when I say you, I'm talking about all of us. They will come out and said they are calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu in the public. They will go behind him and strike a deal and put the real thing they want to say. They know that you will feel agitated if they come out and say it boldly the way they feel. They are not allowed the young ones, that jobless ones that are receiving to come out and counter it, and they themselves will not say anything. Like the elders will be watching Udele. They will host a program that the elders will attend. Those of them have just gave press release, had press conference, telling the whole world that one release Nnamdi Kanu, we elders of Igbo, whatever group, decided to call for this, and we have visited presidency and all that, and the president have assured them. Haven't you watched some of the videos or some of the clips from them? At some point in time, Soludo was saying the same thing, that he have met with the government president, and he even told president that Nnamdi Kanu, give it to me, he will stay in my lodge. He's not going to go anywhere. I will take care of him. He will be here with me. He said it. The same Soludo was also captured, spotted in the UK. His AD was fighting somebody for holding Nnamdi Kanu's picture. That should tell you what they're doing. So you using your platform to somehow believe that you are talking sense to them is to me is a kind of mispriority. I expect any Igbo person, any Igbo person, it doesn't matter your state, even if you're Kogi and you understand the language, you are Igbo, and you have a platform, you have a voice. I expect you to use your platform, begin to counter the young ones and expose them as criminal they are. Keshosu, Udele, Jovika. These are people that you should use your platform on. These elders are incapacitated. That's why they have to walk on the ground with those circle of criminals that I claim to be young. That's why I thought they're jobless. And their job is very, very simple. Use their mini platform. Some of them have platform. What's the platform of Jovika? He's not generating any money, but the money comes from the federal government is what he's feeding from. Though he's a pastor, though. He's a reverend. Then Care shows what is his job. Giving list of people that he's going to buy. Calling government, army, DSS on who to arrest. Is he making money from that? From DSS? No. There's somebody paying him. But when these people that are using, is people that you should use your platform, they expose them. That's the first thing you need to do, my brother, with your platform. Then again, you need to make it clear by asking the same question that Barrister asked. What is Nnamdi Kanu looking for? We are all running around Nnamdi Kanu, Oyendu. Then what exactly is Nnamdi Kanu want? Biafra, right? Good. Take your time and study how other people have gotten their freedom. Who is doing the same thing and who is in line with what Nnamdi Kanu actually called for? These are questions that every you that have platform, what I expect you to do is this. Don't be carried away with some of those things. You have to go steadily on those, follow the line steadily, the pattern steadily. Don't allow anybody to confuse you. You will see these hot and cold seasons. And people that are young like you, okay, will still come to counter the obvious things. But as they counter and use your platform to do justice to that. That's number one thing. Number two, use your platform. I have not seen you talking about it at home. Sorry to say that. I haven't watched your video where you are having us at home. You don't just come out. I just want to be. Are you a politician? Because I don't expect you to be one though. Don't use your platform to talk like doing all this political correctness when you know the truth. I'm not saying you should call for war, but you see the truth about our land, say it the way it is and hands up. Then allow every other thing to follow suit. You don't come here and begin to talk about elders in our land to do this and do that. It sounds good on paper. But in practical terms, what does that mean? It means you are actually, you are young, but you are sounding like the elders themselves that will go in and lock door and tell federal government, hold him down. Our land is very beautiful now. they will come out and stand as a politician that, you know, we just met the presidency and they assured us that what's going to be released. Let's see from now to a few months to come. If this our brother will join us, you know, we miss him a lot. Our land need him, he need us. You don't do that. Don't try it, my brother. You are too young to that nonsense. You cannot see Kesha and Jovika and you think that they are recruiting people that still have energy. They are recruiting them. Thank God that you said something here that this man said that after dealing with Mazam Khan, who is next? That is what people don't know. They have started calling Chinasa Woru as somebody who is teaching people cannibalism. Not me say that. Kesha also made a video about it, which I have played here. Those of you that watch the video can testify. By this time last year, 2024, 2023, they are extracting information from Chinasa Woru. The moment Chinasa Woru attack Biafrans, attack this, attack that, they will grab the message, they will absorb it. Chinasa Woru was teaching them what is going on according to Chinasa Woru, trying to label Mazi Samonepa to be the bad guy. He took them time, and those recruited criminals also followed the suit. They assimilate all the information. They have the information from Chinasa Woru and their gang DOS. They join hands together. They link it up to Wazurike and of course Janka Ono they went to Finland using federal government money. Federal government don't have time to this kind of banter. Once you can do it, they will pay you off. Thank God, you know there's a huge amount of money that is involved. They will go there. What happened? They cooked up story, sign contract that ordinarily they wouldn't have signed with Finland, and Finland did the job for them. Simon make money for Finland. The same Simon is being detained. Then Chinasa Woru celebrated. Today, they have dealt with Simon, right? Now they're not coming for Chinasa Woru, the man who originated it. And when those things was going on, they were pushing on social media that Masam Khan is our leader. Oyedu don't know this, we don't know that. Today, they are not saying that Oyedu from the one had been working with Simon. Link it up to what is going on with DPM and what Mazakwa is saying, and that which Nkere is doing. So you can see the similarity. And I don't like this idea of, you have to do it, let them say it. What about you? Are you doing it with using your platform? Anyway, let's continue. We have Ocean Monster and Legend. Let's hear from you. The one.
Okay. Mazika and Deo.
Ocean Monster, are you there?
Yeah, and Deo. Let the Legend go on or somebody else
Legend,
go on.
are you there? Can you unmute your mic?
Thank you.
Yeah, good evening, Mazikai.
Good evening to you, my brother. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you for another time. Those on comment section and those that will listen hereafter. Yeah, I speak with deep displeasure. When you look at what is really happening, it is disheartening. I want to tell you that the Igbo land looks like in those days when a breadwinner, a strong father who holds the house, is taken away. Olarotimi, in one of his work of art, he said that when the head of the household dies, the house becomes an empty shell. God forbid, but the nature of things appears in Biafran land as though it's becoming an empty shell. God forbid. And it is quite disheartening at the same time when you know what is working and you know that this thing is working, just because the idea of that which is working is not coming from you. You introduce a different thing and that's your introduction, you see it that is not working, but you are hell bent on doing it because your ego and shame cannot allow you to, retract, move back to where you are falling, and abide by the step or the laid down rules or principles that makes it work. Let me start from where you just stopped from the last clip. It is laughable, but good at the same time that a northerner is now reminding us. He's not telling us what to do. He's trying to remind us of that which is. This had been. He's trying to remind us again. This we know. What he's telling us, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It's just like, is it possible, Mr. Kai, for somebody to come and remind you your name and your surname? Someone coming to tell you, do you know this is your name or your son? Or if you grow in the village, or however you grow in the village, there are some paths in the village that nobody should tell you about, especially the path that lead to your family compound. You may have gotten your own house, but there is your house where you were raised, the place where you can never forget in life, where you grew and danced naked as a child, and from there you moved on to where you are today. So there is something nobody can tell you about. There are some certain trees and kola nut tree that you say, this used to be here, this used to be here, this used to be here. I know
your memory with that. It will be your memory. I say it will be your memory.
Yes. So nobody should remind you where that Odara tree used to stand in your village square or wherever. Nobody should, except you did not grow in the village. But if you grew there,
my own is playing in my mind even as you are speaking.
Even me, there is one Odara tree that if we are going to stream, there is a shorter road, but because of that Odara tree, we must pass through that place. We must pass through to see if we can. Yes, even now I see that tree is down, but we must pass through there. We must, because of that Odara tree. So nobody tells you how it used to be. So this person is trying to remind us what we know, but as some of us try to truncate it, but this person is telling, we know you for this. Go back to this pattern. You see, when what I should be asking, or you and I should ask, who told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that we have done enough protest, and each time we come out, it is an opportunity for them to reduce our number, especially our young people, either by capturing them and taking them away to where we will not see them, or by leveling them that they will no more be part of us here. You get what I mean? So now, this is the way that we work. You understand? Now, the man now introduced this pattern, and this pattern was hitting them badly. One, let me tell you one thing that happened. Or let me move from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Mazi Simon Ekpa. When Mazi Simon Ekpa was about leaving the DOS at the early stage, the council sit at home. Do you remember? DOS, this sit at home, it was DOS that reintroduced it on Monday.
Yes, I do, my brother.
Now, when they reintroduced it on Monday, they saw it, and that move was a proof that DOS is being remote controlled, or they had been bought over from the back door. Now, when they saw that this thing was grinding the system, they called it off. Mazi Simon Ekpa stepped in. And I was in a program of Mazi Simon Ekpa. One woman, there is one popular woman, they were talking, that woman called in to Simon Ekpa. They were deliberating on this sit at home call off. DOS used the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that sit at home should be called off. If you remember that year. Now, this was, I don't know, this should be early 2020, I mean early 2021 or so, when they called in that thing. Now, they now say that the sit at home will only be observed any day Mazi Simon Ekpa would be appearing in court. So, any day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be appearing in court. Mazi Simon Ekpa now stepped in and said no. Do you know why he said no? Why he was trying to, he was just pondering on a live program, was talking about it. One woman now called in and called the attention of Simon and said that her own take about that was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he knew. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, she knew, because it was a woman that called, can never see what is hitting Nigerian government bad. Anything he introduced that is working, and he will suddenly withdraw from it. That program encouraged Mazi Simon Ekpa. That program gingered him. That program, was a rejuvenator to his spirit to push further. In fact, this was one of the moves when he left the DOS and his group. And if you see, this sit at home had been a fight. The DOS have been fighting it. Governors have been fighting it. Senators have been fighting it. The presidency have been fighting it. Even people from other tribes have been fighting it. Why would Igbos be sitting at home? Somebody once asked an Hausa man, sitting at home, is it your problem? Ask a Yoruba man, this is our area. We decided to sit at home. It's not your problem. The business is our business. Do you know why? Because the government herself understood the gravity, how powerful this sit at home is.
Yeah.
And then politically, the same thing played again. The same history repeated it. When Dr. Ngozo Rabeze was equally pushing stronger for the sit at home to continue, you see the likes of Lazuba and all of them, Mazi Akwa, they started kicking it. They started fighting it. To the extent that from behind, let me tell you, Mazi Simon Ekpa, I was raised by elders. In fact, I was raised by old people. See, there are some certain time they said, you don't need to use this your teeth and hold your tongue anymore. Say things the way it is. Let it just be known. See, let me tell you, most times we begin to tell ourselves, let's not talk about BLA, let's not talk about them and that. See, let me tell you, when a child who knew that he should go to toilet and poo, decide to poo it on his clothes knowingly, by now he knows how to talk. It's not a child that is a toddler who is on pampers, but a child who now talks. He knows where to go and is himself. He decided to do it on his clothes. You will treat him like somebody that have done what is not right. The day I decided to, look away from this guy was, which meeting did you have that you send in your spokesperson to call off sit at home? And Dr. Ngozo Rabeze came in and said, no, this thing must continue. When they tried it first and second week, it didn't work. One of them shamefully came back again and said, sit at home will continue. Isn't that disgraceful? It is. Yes, understand me. No, I'm not attacking anybody here. But I'm not attacking anybody. See, I was trained to know what is words management. You know how to talk.
Yeah.
And that is the problem with this illiterate called Nkere. I started with you when you started, and I've been at a place listening to you. There is difference between you know it, but you don't know how to present it. But this one is that, one, you don't know it. Two, there are people who don't know. But when it comes to presentation, oh my God, they will present it as if they know more than every other person.
Yeah.
And there are people who who know it, but how to present it they don't know. And if by wisdom, those people are not of many words, so that they don't cross bounds. These are things ordinarily morals should teach us why we grow. And if anybody fell on this, my brother, that is why when you come to any organization, you Mazekai, you might, I don't know your capacity, you don't know me. Let me just say this. There are some of us, you may come into an organization today, and in 24 hours, just your contribution, in less than 1 month, that organization will be shopping for you to occupy a position, because they are looking for people like you. They have been there for maybe 2, 3, 4 years, but just one attendance, one appearance, one contribution, one sentence, one statement, and they will start shopping around you.
Yeah.
So there are people you don't know, but the worst of everything is 2 things: you are zero. This one you do not know, because the way you approach issues, the way you come and talk shows that you do not know. And again, you don't know how to talk at the same time. Now, back to what I was saying. Now, one of them shamefully came back and decided to, readjust himself to say, sit at home, we continue. What a shameful move. What a shameful move from the so-called respected BLUA members. You send your spokesperson to come and call up sit at home. He came and did that job. And somebody whom you want to fight or disgrace with it called on behalf and said, this thing must continue. And that thing proved to me that Dr. Ngozo Rabeze have more listeners than all of them put together. Nkere and all of them put together. I'm telling you. I am telling you. There is a proof. So now when they just like it is just like they are rubbing shoulder. The other person now saw it's not working. They came back from the back door shamefully again, not sending. Now you see the contradiction. They did not send that same spokesperson to come and call for continuation of the sit at home. Then now another person now came up to now say it. That is to tell you that these guys derailed. Let us stop missing words. They derailed. When I say they derailed, if you have read The Beautiful Ones Are Not Yet Born by Ayikwe Ama of Ghana, you know when the man lifted sand and let the sand slip through his fingers. It was at the end of that novel, he now said, they have mixed it all. The beautiful ones are not yet born. Even the one, what he meant in that book, that even the one I thought is not in this decay, in this mess, is part of the mess. If you have read that, if you have read that book, you understand what I mean. The person that made this statement saw a mess from somebody he opposed in high esteem. Messing up, being part of the decay in the society. He has tried, but when he saw what he did at the end of that story, that was when he wrote, The Beautiful Ones Are Not Yet Born. And the logic of that book, because I did literature very well, the logic of that book, when you go to that book, you see the word beautiful was not correctly spelled in that book, meaning that even the original is no more original. They have changed it. I just want to tell you that, yes, go and check the title of that book, check the original copy of that book. You see, that beautiful is not the right, it's not the correct spelling. It was changed. That was what that man was trying to portray in Ayikwe Ama, The Beautiful Ones Are Not Yet Born.
I used to think that Igbo Ama is Igbo names.
No. He's Ghanaian. He's a Ghanaian. He was talking about the revolution in Ghana. The decay in the Ghana that brought about the revolution, all these things that are happening now, that Rawlings overthrew and the rest of them. So if you read that book, you understand. Now, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say here is, now, Mazi Simon Ekpa insisted, and Mazi Simon Ekpa gave a total complete grill of Monday. He grinded the place that everybody, this was a proof, one, that governors are not in charge. Most governors cried and called up, sit at home, threatened and this and that. Who was Soludo?
This guy was, even Akpabio was actually lamenting about it on
yes, now.
That someone
who was Soludo? No, the thing is that the sit at home affected Akwa Ibom, Cross River. You know, apart from Delta, Bayelsa, and the river, and some part of River State. But if it's Cross River, if you see Akwa Ibom, those ones that are close, neighboring to Abia State, it really affected them.
I thought they said Igbo land is a landlocked. It's a landlocked. So landlocked, but they're using the Igbo land anyway. Let me not go there.
So, Mazikai, you see, no, so going forward, I now realize what that woman said that day really gingered Mazi Simon Ekpa. Because I can quote that woman who told Mazi Simon Ekpa that this issue of call-off can never be coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they know, can never see anything that will work for him.
Which woman are you talking about?
I want to remember the name of that woman. The woman called either from America to Mazi Ekpa's program. You know, it has been long. I was on his program that day. When the DOS was hammering with just like there was fire on the mountain, using all this their media, then you know what happened those days now?
And the same as Nnamdi Kanu is what this man visited Nanas, came back and began to talk about it at home.
Yes. So they said, how can Onyendo give order? And Ekperima is trying to stop it. You know, Mazi Simon Ekpa was just taking his time. The woman now called and said that he called Simon Ekpa that if we should continue this at home, don't agree that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he know, can never see anything that will work. You know why they are crying is because this thing is hitting bad. Is another weapon. This one is not fight, it's not protest. It's a silent weapon. A very silent weapon. So that was why Mazi Simon Ekpa continued to push. And it was really, really successful. That was why I gave you that illustration. Now somebody is trying to tell me where Odara tree used to stand in my village square. Somebody is trying to direct me the path to my grandmother's house.
Now that Nkere is calling for USB and independent media to join him. What do you think? What can you make out of it?
I am coming to that. I'm coming from bottom to up. Now, you see, number 2 is, you were saying something about this our brother, this our last brother. You know, this our brother, I don't talk about Mazi Simon Ekpa, and I don't listen to him. He was the one that lied that Mazi Simon Ekpa did not appeal. Do you know when he said that?
Yeah, I do. I remember.
From the day he said that thing, no matter his number of viewers, I choose what I do. I choose who I listen to. It doesn't really matter how many views you get after. You may get 10,000. It doesn't. That is not my problem. You know. So that lie of his, you know, he doesn't talk about Mazi Simon.
That lie pushed you away from him.
Yes. That lie pushed me away from him, this particular guy. And you know, people are too sentimental. And just like Mazekai, when you come to be somebody, you want to make yourself, you know, somebody that people will listen to. You must always try to throw things in balance. Do not be sentimental. Be real. Be pure. This guy acts as though directly or indirectly, he doesn't love Mazi Simon Ekpa. He doesn't talk about him. But when he said people are calling him to talk about Ekpa, people are calling him, he dished out a lie to deceive his followers. And when we discussed it here, and when I heard him say that, and maybe you played that there, I don't listen to him anymore. But thank God, these things are playing out, and some of them are seeing it. Some DOS members who equally use their big platforms, to mess around, they are trying to see what they can do to adjust. But to some, it's late because they can never gain. It's just like Metusa and the rest of them. They can't gain that weight they gained before. They cannot. They cannot. Now, coming to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mr. Kai, Mazi Simon Ekpa, I want to quote him while he was here. I want to quote him. He said, if you are waiting for Nigerian government to wake up any day and tell Nnamdi Kanu to go, you are dreaming. Mazi Simon Ekpa understood the game.
Yeah, very, very
but
well.
It is quite unfortunate that either the DOS, they were sharing their $9 million, or some of them were just playing games and all the rest. They know what happened and all that. And some are ignorant. But you see, Mazi Simon Ekpa understood. Mazi Simon Ekpa said they are the people that will fight for that they will deal with Nigeria, that they will have no option than to let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go. And the only thing our Igbo people could do was just to, get the warrior, kill him, destroy him. And today we are looking for warriors. So, Ojos Okalo and the rest of them, their target is on 2027. And what they want to do now, once you see campaign start, all of them will use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a campaign strategy, whether you like it or not.
I think there's a video that I have not watched the video. I saw it on social media. I don't know if it's original or not. That's Soludo is calling for release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again. I don't know if it's new one or the old one. I saw a title like that. One of the of course this is just to validate what you just said, that they're going to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again as
all of them, even P2B, we will begin to hear him talk about it.
He's also I saw a video also that P2B called for his release also.
Okay, so the question is, why now? Why now?
Exactly. We all know.
Why P2B didn't say it when he campaigned in 20? Why now? Okay, after he failed in 2023, why haven't he said it? Why now? You will see Ojos Okalo was shameless. That man is shameless. I've never seen a politician as shameless as Ojos Okalo. He will use Nnamdi Kanu.
Brother, all of them are shameless. You know why Ojos Okalo?
Some are more shameless than the others.
That's what I used to think. But let me tell you that they are all equal. It's a matter of Ojos Okalo is being seen as oldest, one of the oldest politicians in Southeast as we speak, right? So other ones are just upcoming, like Peter Mba, the one of Enugu State, Wilforo, the one of Boy. Even Ojos Okalo is more grounded than Soludo. Soludo is just looking for. This is one of the first steps that, apart from being central bank, CBN governor, next is now Anambra governor. The same reason why they always hide in Abga to play the game of ruling party. If a PDP is one ruling, the Abga will be a shadow of PDP. If APC is one ruling, Abga will be a shadow of APC. So we all know the same pattern, the same practice, the same everything, because these guys have realized that since our people love Apple because of Ojukwu, let us keep on using that. So I understand what they're doing. The shameful part of it is that Ojos Okalo have access to loot money than those ones that they think they are not that shameless yet.
Yes.
Judge them when they get to the level of Ojos Okalo, then you see they are all shameless. They're all shameless.
Now,
I
do
don't
you know
see
that
any
Bianca, at the outset of her appointment as a minister, state, whatever, she was assistant. Now she's at
have you watched the video of Wazirike about what he said about Bianca? Though he did not
yes,
mention Bianca. Okay.
yes. I listened to you. Do you know that I'm not saying even what it was? Bianca used Nnamdi Kanu to assume office. She used Nnamdi Kanu to assume office.
All of them do.
That going there, that she's going to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is released. You see, she said it. So they are using Nnamdi Kanu as a campaign strategy. Immediately, Nnamdi Kanu was taken to Sokoto. See, if I was a governor, I can't. A governor of Abia State traveled all the way from immediately. Now, you people have been waiting for him to go to prison to come and see him in prison. That is visiting him in Sokoto. You are okay with it? Going to Sokoto to see him, you are very much okay. To fly to Sokoto to go and see your own son. And now, this was the person that when he roars on social media, everywhere will become. At this point, when he came here, that man succeeded. But I'll finish the job. Make sure that our forests are free and empty. Now, they are all there again. So, like the pictures you brought, I believe in every movement, every city, every town, there will be saboteurs. But when you have saboteurs, even in family, there are some. I've seen a family where maybe all these land disputes and all that. You will see somebody from your own family, somebody from even your brother, talking off point. You are trying to, get what is yours, what belongs to your father that somebody is trying to encroach. And one of you, for one reason, best known to him, maybe for one relationship or the other, he's talking the other way. He's sabotaging the family. He's there. I've seen it. I have seen it over and over. Sabotage in a broad daylight, sabotaging his brothers or his elder brothers on that, just because there is an interest with the other party. And he knows very well that what you people are fighting for is the right of everybody. But he decided to sabotage it for one interest best known to him. Now, coming to Nkere, what he's doing, the guy is just reading a script given to him, go to the background. Ajere was the person that exposed him. They will go and say, go and tell this. They would like to hear this one and hear the other one. But what I'm trying to say, when you listen to Nkere, you see a man who do not know it and do not know how to present it. That was why I cited that example. One, the guy is like Olodo. You do not know. And you don't know how to present it. You can't just ask me to do something with an insult when you know that even the person you are asking to come and align with you knows better than you, is wiser than you, is more educated than you, is more experienced than you, is more versatile than you. When you come to history, and this guy knows nothing. So he do not know it, one. Two, he do not know how to present it. You see, this is why where he has problem all around. And this is why, let me tell you, forget about...
He said he's working hard in Washington, D.C. So that's why
his next name is Washington, D.C. He's Mr. Washington, D.C. That is his next name. You understand? And he did not know that Washington, D.C. is reducing him every day, because any day he said that, and anybody around will start laughing. Anybody around will start laughing. If he knows, he should understand. I wish part of this thing he will hear it. So Washington, D.C. is reducing him every day, because anybody that hears him and Washington, D.C. will know. Because I've never seen a leader fighting. You hang up on a particular place every day, Washington, D.C. Every day, Washington, D.C. Every day. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did everything.
Somebody from America is telling you that when Biafra is being mentioned in Washington, D.C., that people will shut their doors because of the kind of lack of information. And you are meeting congressmen. So I don't understand that part. So, but no
Yes.
problem.
The issue is just trying to let this guy, that my Lord is very, very brilliant. That man is balanced. That man used that thing to throw Nkere to. He trashed Nkere.
One
You see
hand.
that man? That man squeezed Nkere and put him in the trash.
100%.
He used that opportunity to let Nkere's followers on the rest on that. This guy, nobody knows him. This guy is nobody. This guy does nothing. In fact, that guy even told them that you can pay anybody. You can use your lobby,
Yeah, he said
pay him
it.
and get a
He said
picture.
it.
He said it.
Yeah, he said it.
So this thing exposed. In fact, anybody following Nkere should, that exposition that person should take to his heels, that this guy is a deceiver. You carry a flat bag, you walk around that flat bag. What is inside it? How many people goes to Washington DC with flat? Are we going to town hall meeting, village town hall meeting? Yeah, Ama Jehovah, my brother, where your Bible is there, your this one is there, your the other book is there, your leaflets are there, carry magazines are there. Those ones, those people, those ones that went to Washington DC, how many of them carry bag? Who is deceiving who? Somebody told you, if you carry this bag, carry it. You look as if you have this. What is Nkere having in that bag? Who is deceiving who? Who is deceiving who? What is he carrying in that bag? Imagine him. He doesn't know how to pronounce his name. He doesn't speak Igbo. He don't speak English. This is a man that cannot address anybody in Igbo. Where is he coming from? Nobody knows. Today you are Isaiah Anyong. Tomorrow you are Nkere. Your nomenclature is deceiving. Everything.
Mixed up.
You mixed up everything. You uttered you uttered a document for 3 times. The first one you uttered it. The second one you uttered it. You presented a third one that is suitable to you. Who are you? And you are calling on who? Somebody that is bigger than you to come and join you or follow you. And another thing is that him calling on a independent media, the man understand. That is why I tell you that he doesn't know anything. Is it you that is calling or Kelena or who? Why didn't he manage those ones that joined him? Those self-acclaimed superpowers.
He's calling everybody, both humble lions.
Let him continue with Biafra Unite and Remigius.
He's calling on everybody to join him.
He's dreaming. Mazekai, when I was listening to him, I saw that as one of his jokes anyway. The guy is a joker. He's a joker, so that is one of his jokes. He will do that, and there is this. That guy used to listen to some of our program. There is this program we did that somebody was saying that USB can approach Aviv or whatever. You understand what I mean? So I think they picked some of this program. So he quickly rushed to start calling for people to. Are you getting me? That's what I feel though. So it's one of his jokes. It's one of his jokes.
What baffles me is the way Sonabara cut off that part where he talked about PM Samarepa. So what do you think? Because Sonabara will actually understand the
Do you know that Sonabara was I think it was here that I asked you that. I don't know if you, I'm sorry, from what I did in literature, there's something we call a dramatic technique called aside. We call it aside. That aside is voice behind the scene. Those days, if you come on stage to act drama.
I remember what you're talking about.
Yes.
Voice behind the scene.
Yes. So voice behind the scene. Now, sometimes those voices behind the scene, they are heavier than the physical voice you see on the scene. They are stronger than the voices. So Sana Barawa is a brain behind what is Oge or what Nkere is doing.
Yeah.
So don't be surprised that Sana Barawa's criminality is stronger than that of Nkere.
I
That
said it
guy
that
knows what he's doing.
I think yesterday or today. I said it that this guy he's like I normally felt like maybe okay, oh Sona Barwa is just a
That
comment.
guy,
His
that
own
guy is not
criminal.
moved. You see Sana Barawa. Sana Barawa is not moved. Nkere might appear soft, but you see Sana Barawa. Sana Barawa looks like a stronger criminal. He's not moved.
He is. He is.
He's not moved. He's not. So you see, Nkere might, like when you say shy person and this, what happened? Who made this shy person to start shouting like this, to become this bold? Even when the other criminals left him, somebody is pushing him. So Abarawa or whatever he calls him might be stronger in criminality than Nkere. This Nkere you see. Because if you look at Nkere, if you take Sona Barawa away, Nkere can't do it. He can't. All these things that are script written to him and all that, he doesn't know anything. That is what I said. He do not know it and don't know how to present it. He don't know anything. Any reasonable man, any sensible person, if you listen to this guy, you know that he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything. So this is where it's very lamentable, to have this kind of thing in a time like this. In a time like this, exactly what DOS played out is as if the cabinet of Mazi Simon Ekpa, their criminality is even more or worse than that of DOS. Looking at what Nkere, not quite long, not even quite long, he has changed everything. And I can see that. Look at, you see the flat bag. If you ask him, what is inside this bag? Why are you deceiving us with this bag? What is inside this bag?
You can see how he interchanged the bag. He keep on exchanging.
That is what I'm saying. Look at the bag. Are you carrying bag as though, how many people, what are you coming to do? What is inside the bag? Coming there to do what? The guy is just deceiving himself. We already know. You carry it, you throw the bag to the left, you throw it to the right. And somebody asked him to do this. Now, from the time he started doing this, what has happened? What has happened? Now they cut out that area he mentioned, Simon Ekpa, because that thing is harmful. It will destroy him the more. The criminals removed it and presented. Thank God for Progress, the analyst, and the rest of them. You see.
I will still go back and trace that. I'll still go back because I didn't know that he cut it off, because I have, I did not. I was thinking that it contains everything, right? So
yes,
God may have it. If not that I watched Progress video before starting off this live stream, I wouldn't have known that this kind of thing was attached to the original video. But they intentionally removed it because, just like you said, they understand the consequences of that thing. They know how people will.
Yeah, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Somebody just reminded us of the woman that caused Simon Ekpa, saying Nelly of Ebu. Whoever that reminded us of this, thank you very, very much.
Was it Nelly?
Somebody placed it on comments. Check comment section that it was her. She called Mazi Simon Ekpa. Then I was on the program that day. This is why this is one thing with some people. You are not a follower of somebody, you don't listen to him, you jump from somewhere to come and talk what you don't know. What I'm saying, I'm very, very sure. It was that at the point of the heat, Onyendu is giving command, and that woman called Simon Ekpa, say, do not listen to this. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be the last person that will introduce something that is working for him as long as this movement is concerned, and will suddenly withdraw from it. Mazi Simon Ekpa agreed with her, and that was one of the situations that really created room for him to walk out of BOS and their deceit and move on and moved on. You see, so this is that what is playing out again. Now, you see, they are now Biafran Unite and the rest of them. They want to use the say Finland protest or whatever to gain popularity. You understand? To clean up their mess.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to talk about that protest because I'm not. I don't. I want to know who are those behind it.
You
So
will not know. It is just like what happened before. The one that Adado Orama went for Lyot. Didn't Biafran Unite campaign for it? Biafran Unite campaigned for it for many months. Campaigned, even wrote letter. That the letter we are questioning, who wrote that letter? Who signed? So how do you know? These guys, they have their own network. Who is coming to tell you that he's the organizer? They say he's our brother from Finland. They are pushing Lazuba. Lazuba is campaigning from the other side. Biafran Unite is, you see, at this point now, Lazuba is no more attacking Vam. It's like they are trying to, use this opportunity to reunite again. All is
they always
nonsense.
try that, but it's not working, man. You mean Lasuba, right?
Yes.
No, they cannot work. They cannot work together because both of them are the same mindset. Once so now Mazakwa would like to do his own criminal activities, and that at that point in time, Lazuma may not be ready to carry out her own. So they always crash together. They cannot work. I don't see them working.
So Mazekai,
They were my brother.
Dr. Ngozo Rabeze, by God's grace, Mazekai, I remember those days when the heat was on. When the heat, sometime here, one would even be so emotional, even to shed tears because of the attack. I don't even know that this woman will survive till this moment. I don't know she would. Looking back those days, I don't know she would. And that is why there is no time darkness will overpower light. It's not possible. I continue to pray that God will strengthen her and our cabinet members to continue to push forward. Look away from this criminality. A man is the president, the prime minister. The same man is the financial minister. The same man is the foreign affairs. The same man is the spokesperson. The same man is the commander-in-chief. I mean, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. I mean, what is it called? The military commander. The same man.
He wants to be everything, and the same man wants everybody to join him.
And the same man wants everybody to join him. Join you as what? You are a government. You are a government. You shamelessly assume PM's office. Good for you, not for me. You are the foreign affairs minister. Dr. Ngozo Rabeze will send representatives to even attend program and remain where she is. You will attend this. You are the financial minister. You know everything about the fund and everything. You know, only you. You assume the general commander of the military. Only you. Only you. No, the greed is too much. And such greedy people should not be allowed to be on the corridors of power. I tell you. Oh.
It's very, very sad, my brother.
That guy will end disgracefully. You see Nkere and his cohort, they will end disgracefully. So, Dr. Ngozo Rabeze did not ask them to withdraw the case. She only called for the name of Mazi Simon Ekpa to be removed from that lawsuit.
Yeah, it's true.
She only called for the name of Mazi Simon, that they are not acting on the order of Mazi Simon Ekpa. And that, why are they doing this now? From the day or almost 1 year they broke away from Nkere, why didn't they go to court? Why are they doing it now that this man has a case? It means that there is an undertone to what they are doing.
Yeah.
There is an undertone. So that is, yes, that was why she asked them to remove his name. And you see, this Van is a big suspect. You see how the guy jumped out? Lazuba was talking rubbish from her side. She don't even know anything. Van jumped out and was just talking rubbish. Remove the name of this guy.
The Eggman is a very, 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 another of a kick.
Huh? Now, Eggman claimed is
my brother. Sorry to cut you off. Like what I said about Soludo. Some people, I think somebody said that is an old video. It's not old video because as of today, 4 hours ago, Okocha published a video about it. Like, I have not watched the video as well, but let me see if I can bring it up to the screen. I want to. How will I share it now? Okay, let me see if I can catch it up. I want people to see it because this is when I saw this. Is not the first time I saw it before, but I don't know how serious is that. Soludo, okay, opposing candles release. Okay, now I get it. He said Soludo opposing candles release. So now I understand. It's not that he's support of it. The title said opposing. I can see he's opposing. That's from Okocha. Okocha said that he opposed it. Just like we all know that he will oppose it, of course, because he's one paying these people. He's one of those paying those people that you are seeing today. You understand? So Ludo is one of those paying them. Yeah. Let me see if I will display it on here so you can see it. This is the title. Let me see if I can bring it up. You see, this is title 4 hours ago from my end. 4 hours ago. Is it too tiny for you to see?
I can see. Soludo.
Opposing Carlos release.
Opposing Carlos release. Type of there. I don't go through that man. What that man is, the kind of blood that man is shedding in Anambra State is making me. So there is one that DPM posted today. I first saw that thing on Facebook, and I don't watch such thing. I don't have the mind to watch such thing. I don't watch such thing. And is happening under his watch by those he recruited. So the painful aspect of it is all these things. This illiterate called Nkere, a man without a nomenclature, a man without a profile, a good record. So let him continue to make noise. Let him continue to rant. He's already done, he's trashed already. I cannot disgrace him.
100%.
I cannot disgrace him. Gave him disgrace he never expected. So
Eunice was actually angry, to Mike Arnold.
Why won't she be angry?
But after that, what happened? Mike Arnold did not even notice them. You see.
My Arnold is bigger than them and whatever they are doing. They need him. So, but the man is sincere to himself that maybe the man had gone to check Nkere's profile and knew this is not the kind of person I need. It's just like what happened with with this man, that interviewed Nkere sometime and immediately left him without wasting time.
The Austrian man.
The Austrian man. Immediately. So anybody that discovers, maybe you go through a profile of somebody, the profile of Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is out there. The profile of Dr. Ngozi
Have you seen
Arabeze.
that of Nkere?
I've never seen Nkere's profile. I don't know who he is.
I think I've
Who
not
knows him?
tried to Google it, you. But you need to know his name before you can look for his profile.
That is
Isn't
what I'm
it?
trying to say. He answers some document of his bears Azaya Nyong. Other document, he is using Nkere to deceive Biafrans. Is it not criminality? Is it not fraud? Is it not fraud? Now, during the time of Imam Madhab, he started with the name Azaya Nyong. When we started kicking and fighting him on these social media platforms, what is your name? He dropped Azaya Nyong, which is likely to be his original name to Nkere. So thank you very much, Mr. Kai. Somebody is in the studio.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. God bless you, legend. I appreciate it. Madam Ojugo, let's hear from you.
My dear Kai, good evening. Good
evening to you,
evening, my brother in the studio. Yeah, what prompted me now, I just decided to stay and listen to the program. But when our brother mentioned about what Soludo is doing in Anambra State,
Yeah.
it's really, really an eyesore. Like, I can't withstand videos like that. I
Exactly.
quickly remove it, like so fast, because I can't stand that. How much it our people. I don't know where. Well, why I came in is when you are watching that video, look at the uniform.
Special force.
These are people that work under Asare Dokubo.
That's special force.
The special force is their men. It's their men. And most of these repentant Boko Haram, they are part of Asare Dokubo men. With the hatred and whatever that is going in their mind about Igbo people. Because if you tell me that our people will have this type of a mind, big machete.
A professor.
Big machete. Na apia, na-egbu a human being without accusation. Ịmakwana kama ị ga-eji mma gbuo mmadụ ịgba onye ahụ egbe. That is why when you go to court and check somebody star about to dead na onye eji egbe egbu, ị ga-afụ na most time a na-enye onye ji mma star about death sentence than onye gbara egbe. Why? Because of the torture the person passed through. Like onye na-apịa mma, ị na-egbu mma, na-aga through pain, dị ndụ, na-afọ onwe ya anya. Than ịgbara mmadụ egbe ya just nwa. I'm telling you. And how men ji gba nkịtị na Anambra na-enwebi ihe mere Soludo ka ga-apụta n'ọgba ahịa na group of people pụta ebe a na-enye speech. Sometimes ọkwa n'ebe a ka m si eweta ndị Fulani a n'ụdị obi ha nwere kama ha yiri ya n'ahụ gbuo onwe ha.
Madam Ojugo. Sorry to jump in. I have noticed something. They say that information is power. What they did is this: they mobilized people in homeland moving from town to town, teaching them that their helpers are their problem. So they will go to a community, pick some people that are town union chairmen and all that, convince them with money to go and preach to people in their village that their helper is their problem. That is why, because you just said something, there's something you said that you wonder why Soludo is still moving freely, making speech and unchallenged with the level of killing in Anambra. The same thing applicable to other states. But Soludo is the chairman.
You know, by their helper is their problem.
What I mean is that they will tell them that Biafran agitators, BLA, anybody, you know what I mean? Nobody can.
Okay.
Samnepa is a problem. So if you see something, say something. That's the slogan they started using in Anambra. If you see something, say something. When they started using that thing, people who don't know, because you must have electricity and they can afford internet for you to have access to genuine, credible information. As long as we are in Nigeria, not only in our land, it is everywhere. Most of them that ordinarily they will not support this kind of thing. They are supporting it ignorantly because they believe that our chairman said, that's grassroots information. They spend time and spend money to convince people. It will take them time to see that they have been deceived. You understand? So that is what is playing out now, and it's not good. More video like that will still come. It's not gonna stop now. It's not gonna stop now. No.
Say something. Equipment all day for meburu. Mgbe nwere kesi ya na akwa enwe this group mgbe ahụkwan na-abịa Bakassi, you know.
Bakassi.
Oga afọ aka m bịa Ọnịcha, you know. It was this kind of a thing, and then at a point Bakassi gets so corrupted. Na gị na your neighbor nwe okwu ọ bụ na onwe onye ọma na Bakassi ọnụ ọka gị nwere ego ijekpọrọ ya Bakassi pụta mere onye ahụ, you know. So, and that is why I am scared ma na-ekwu okwu state police. Kedu ndị a ga-akpọ as a state police? Kedu ndị ga-akpọ fa Soludo ọfanwa ga-manage this state police ka ọwụ ọjụ ụzọ Kalụ? I don't understand. Under which party? APC. That unrefined, uneducated, zero knowledge of force is training security personnel for them. Seriously. Yeah? I don't understand. That's what really prompted me. I saw that video and I also, Dr. Ngozi tweeted it. I could not stand it. I could not stand when you use a machete or a hammer.
That is a very gory sight. Very gory sight.
That is torture to the highest order. You will do in a suit mother bone here. Now, then imagine ya is in an error for crying out loud. How do we get to this point? Absolutely, Kubo no be in a river state. Chikoro this men that are in a Biafra to wipe us out. And the governors are using them. And tomorrow they will form police. Absolutely, Kubo will train the police for them. No, I don't really, this thing, it gives me headache. What he said is fulfilling it, that it's gonna wipe any opportunity, he will wipe people out like forefather did.
How can a jihadist train police for you? A jihadist? Is that what he called him? He called himself that is a mujihad, means
Lay him out. That's what is playing out of Soludo, them using this security. These are people right from APC election of this drug dealer. We saw them in the bush at Enugu, Uhuamufu. It was the same squad, the same people. Which kind of contract is this? Eh? Oh my God. Oh my God. But that's what brought me in. Well,
No
I
problem.
hate seeing these videos. I hate seeing them, for crying out loud, please.
It is very, 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 very sad.
No,
Very, very sad.
no, Mazikai, I don't know if you have seen. It's a very. I don't see it. I don't look at such 2 times because I'm an emotional person. Honestly, is a gory sight. Very bad one indeed. Even animals cannot be butchered in that manner. Even animals.
Even animals cannot be treated like that. Even animals, for crying out loud. A woman
Yes.
body. A boy, I know. Yeah. Are we human or what are we? Eh?
Governor Soludo na hocha picture there. And is changing on our way. You do see all these things. You do see all these things. You do see all these things.
With I do want to take when you move on.
Yes, Peter Obi that is campaigning for president.
Peter Obi, the former one of Anambra State. Onye kanapa fafa, and that is why they go free with this. Ha not free.
Oh yeah, Peter Obi, of course, is that Naya actually was president. DOS, yes, today, the video we play today of the franchise saying that he's for Peter Obi. Just like what they normally do every 4 years, right? And then as on Biafra.
For Peter Obi. Those ones are really frustrated human beings. Like that, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know where to classify those ones. So that a fellow man like them shot their mouth. Most of them are even older than this particular man. And he shut their mouth that they could not say a word.
For where?
To correct any mistake or say, no, is this, is that. Whatever this man says is what goes on. And now, when they look around, they could not say the man. Now they have mouth to talk. And these are men. Tomorrow they come out to tell you, I'm a man. Eh? No, now, I can't challenge the person. I can't say, no, this is not like this. Is whatever you say, I say, yes, Oga. Na be at what century? Ono potazi ugbo a be ebere ayi akwa nwuru anwu. Na beg.
You know, Mazikai. Hello, Mazikai.
I moved my mic. Yes, I can hear you.
You see, this thing, Madam Ojugo just put up now, you know. When we come here and express some things at times, some mediocres or people who doesn't have their mind or their conscience with them, you know, will be talking rubbish. You know, like I said while I was talking, this is my anger with this illiterate. His picture is here. This is my anger with Biafra Unite. This is my anger with Vam. This is my anger with Remigius and others of them. If these guys have not come up to start sabotaging, and at least if they have fallen out and kept mute, Dr. Ngozo Rabeze carried on managing these guys who have hunger, this thing wouldn't have escalated to this point. I'm telling you, these guys really destroyed a lot of things. They really did a lot of damage. And that is what You know,
When I hear this kind of thing from people like you, I feel very, very happy. You know why? Just like what Madam Ojugo said, you know, it is easy to blame Soludo and people like him. Our leaders have already seen this thing coming. That's why they laid the plan the way it is before the Imam Madabo and Nkere begin to do what they did. That is the obstruction is not, they just destroyed everything. You cannot blame anybody. Those guys, they were there. If when PM was there, why are they not functioning? They were not functioning because of the plan, the laid down rules, from PM and Master Americano was very, very, very okay for our people. But what do they do? Nkere, who is now claiming that he's this prime minister working hard in Washington, D.C. But he is the one that told BLA to stop when special force. I don't think you guys I have not watched the video that you said that DPM posted. I have not watched it. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I don't think it will be more horrific than what we saw. When Nkere told people told BLA to stop, where they buy somebody and tie that person in the machine. Please, if I look, I have it on my X. If you go to my X handle now, the video is there. I know how I prayed and in search of that video. And finally, that video, I told us here that I have the video now, right? If you want to see the video.
I heard about that thing, but I didn't want to watch it at all. Okay. I saw the video and then I just deleted it.
I don't think that I have not watched the video that you said that DBM posted, but the one I'm telling you, what it is that I'm not tying somebody. You will tie the person, that person's leg.
Mazekai, in that your video, that guy they tied him and dragged with the rope was already shot dead, Yeah. I don't know if you understand the expression of Madam Ojug. Do you know what it means that a man is standing, walking, and that person is being macheted from behind? It's just cutting him. That is the little we saw. Do you know what happened behind the scene? Do you know the one we did not see?
Because they were pushing them inside the truck.
Yes.
Do you know why I said that? Yeah, I know it's horrible, but do you know why I said that this one may be more horrific? He's not only that guy that died. If you watch the video very like in full, you will see other bodies, young people. You will see other people. Okay, dead body. They are calling them bushmeat. My brother, okay, they watch this video.
No.
Then December Nkere, who claimed that he's in charge of BLA, when DPM would leak the news of what happened to Holy Ghost, until now that I'm talking to you, Nkere have not coughed or even okay, for the death of even to cough on behalf of Holy Ghost till now. DPM, whom they claim that he's not in charge, BLA, of course, every now and then they're making video countering what DPM was saying. And you remember those days? Then in the disappearance of this man, Holy Ghost, Sana Barawa, not even a press release, not even anything until now. The only time they said something, they tried to say something was Mazakwa running propaganda that for DPM to leak it simply means that she knew what happened to him. That's why when I see Mazakwa and people trying to call him sometimes I feel like our people are very, very stupid. Some of us are very, very stupid. Very, very, very. But not an insult. What I mean is that the actions, some of our decisions, is actually can only come from the stupid being. But that's the story for another. I will watch the video after this. I will go to DPM my handle to see that, because I just came back and I said, okay, let me run this particular program before another. I already have the information before, so that's why I did not do any check updates before starting up the program. But I know I will watch it. I'm not gonna, shy away from watching it. I will watch it from that is me. I do because I want to understand what happened there. I watch it. People can be very, very brutal. I know. Okay. So let's just wind down, and thank you so much, my people. God bless you for joining me. That is Madam Mojugo and Legend. I really appreciate your time. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you from here.
Thank you so much, man. See you tomorrow. Good night to you all. And to all of you in the comment section, Madam Margaret, and all of you, I cannot start calling all the names. Please accept my greetings and appreciation. I really love the fact that you guys are here. May God bless all of you and protect you, keep you in good health. See you tomorrow. Good night to you. Bye-bye for now. Okay, before I go, remember I had just made an announcement before that on Thursday, Barrister will be here. So I wish that you can map out time to join us. Barrister will be here on Thursday and probably on Friday. But the one that I can guarantee you now is that of on Thursday. So maybe tomorrow, if you can confirm it, I'm going to reconfirm it again from him to know if the Friday program will be possible. But on Thursday is guaranteed. So please don't forget, save the date. On Thursday, he will be here. See you again. Bye-bye for now.